Walton didn't get a rebound. Yeah. They banged it to the floor a lot.
Yeah, we're live, bitch. Oh, I can't swear. Oh. Demonetized.
You got to get inside. But I would take that. Russ did it last year. I mean, he was outstanding, you know.
So run back, Army.
Another basketball player with his energy.
No, one person.
20 rebounds. That's high risk.
Absolutely. Well, guys, I would say you can hold on to your question. I know Oscar is not going anywhere. I promise. You'll have a chance. We're going to take a very short break, but he's not going anywhere. You shouldn't go anywhere. The game starts in less than 10 minutes. We will be right back for tip-off between the Sixers and the Bucks. We'll find out who these guys have winning tonight.
Oh, shit. Yo, 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 yo. It's almost time. I feel like it's the Super Bowl.
She's in a junior dunk contest, making baskets and her mama.
Rinkin legend already throwing the hate on. Already got the Ben Simmons hate in the comments. Already.
This is a fillet of fish sandwich.
This works. I can see the comments from here.
This is Arby's crispy fish sandwich.
Give me your predictions, boys. Give me your predictions. What's going to happen? Don't be a hater.
Cheddar sandwich.
No Raul Neto. I like that. Well, let's put that on the screen. No Raul Neto.
Who cares anyway?
No Raul Neto. Ever again. I might leave that up there all night, bro. No Raul Neto, man. Get him out of here.
Would you rather save at least?
Who you got for Wilder versus Fury? I don't really pay that much attention to boxing. I want to watch the fight, but I don't personally know. Anthony says Fury. I don't know why. Why you want Fury?
Yeah. Well, he won the first time, but they gave it a draw. It was like a mixed reaction, but
Oh, he got robbed the first time.
yeah, he got robbed the first time. It was like a draw.
Hey, guys. I'm experimenting with a microphone on my coffee table, so put in the comments if the audio is okay, if you can hear me clearly, if it needs to be louder or quieter.
Again,
Go wherever they
Let Eastwood know you gotta say it with his chest.
The all-new Highlander. Toyota.
Give the audio a rating, 1 to 10.
a new kind of
I need to know.
changing things up
It's good. Philly Boy says it's good. All right, thank you.
with an app that's
Philly Boy
changing
215, what's up? You live in Philly. What part of Philly you live in? Where'd he go? Where'd Philly Boy 215 go? Philly Boy 215, what part of Philly you from? Dude gave it a 9. Gave the audio a 9. Okay. Just so you know, this is the microphone I started the channel with almost a year ago, and it was $27 on Amazon. So if anybody wants to start a YouTube channel, it is not very expensive. Northeast Philly, Philly Boy 215. That's what's up. Is that like Temple? Is that west? Is that northwest? I used to live in Northwest Girard Ave, right across from the zoo. Originally from Kensington. Well, I'm glad you got out of there, my friend. Yo, is that Sean? Sean, Plotnik Project. I didn't know you go to Temple, man. That's what's up. Shout out to Girard Ave. Yeah, man. I was only there for like 4 months. Not gonna lie to you guys.
We're playing our little game here at the Jump. And first up, Oscar, I'm going to come to you. Who do you think needs to change their game more to benefit the Sixers? Do you think Embiid needs to change more?
Philly native, West Philadelphia. That's what's up. Oh, man. Sucks this is on ABC because that means they're going to take like almost until 9 o'clock to start the damn game.
All right, right, so he says Elton Brand needs to change. What do you guys think?
I agree.
Mark Hughes, what's up?
For me, it's okay because I think Embiid has the ability to stretch his game. I think Ben Simmons hasn't shown the ability to change his game enough. So I would
Look at
say
Mark
that
Hughes.
it's okay for Embiid to step up.
Neto's been sleeping in Brett's pool house.
It's so hard to
Definitely.
decide because Embiid
Brett brought him to the game. He rode with.
either side of that.
Yeah, it's Joel
Man
Embiid.
crush,
Most
man.
definitely.
That's
I'll
the
say
new
this.
TJ
If you
McConnell
wanna
right
be the
there.
best player in the
Yeah,
world,
it's his new
you
stepson.
must want the conditioning, right? There's times, think about when you were a starter.
He's living in a pool house like Will and Carlton.
In the second quarter, you come back in 7-8 minutes, right? But Joel Embiid,
B-boy, what's up? Meet my fiance, what's up?
first half, his conditioning
Rachel Nichols is very
is
cringe. She is.
to be the best player. That's the next step for
I was done with Rachel Nichols when she actually said, and I think I said this in a YouTube video, she actually said LeBron James should always be considered for MVP, but especially this year with the passing of Kobe Bryant.
Right, exactly. 100%.
She said that.
All right, moving on. Our next one. Biggest threat to the Bucks in the
I'm a
East.
LeBron James fan.
Do you guys think it's the
You're not going to be MVP because Kobe died? What the? Oh my gosh, she's an idiot.
Jay, who you got?
I might have to go with the field. I might have to go with the Boston Celtics. I love the way
Ben is the best player on the team.
Get up underneath them.
Fair enough.
The way Jaylen Brown-
Debatable. No argument here. Does anyone else think they should have gotten rid of Scott instead of Ennis? Personally, don't know enough to know. Yo, Haley Guzzo, what's up? Yeah, releasing James Ennis was stupid. He was one of our best bench players last season. I don't know why they released him. I don't know why they kept Mike Scott. Maybe they were fearful of the Mike Scott hive. Maybe they felt threatened. But Mike Scott gives you absolutely nothing.
And you believe that they should post up Giannis more, right? When they put Marcus Smart, smaller players on. That's what I would do.
There was games where James Ennis was like 3 minutes, and Neto was 25.
He was on the bench for a while.
Yeah. That's all.
Much, but
That's all back to Brett Brown. He just picks his favorite player.
Any team that gets into the running game with the Bucks are going to get beat.
The NBA is scripted. There's no way you beat the Clippers and then struggle against the Nets. Okay, no conspiracy theorists allowed. We're only here to watch sports. I don't want to hear it's fixed, it's rigged, Vegas runs it, whatever else. Don't ruin my fun, man. If I was watching WWE right now, are you going to come in here and tell me it's fake?
This is a great opportunity. I would agree with Rich. I think the 76ers have an
Best
opportunity.
YouTuber right here. Yeah, that's a good way to get on the screen. Yeah. Thank you, Joey Levy.
He played extremely well on Christmas Day. Today needs to be the next time he plays extremely
Oh,
well.
man.
what bets you got on? You got going on?
Oh, yeah, I have I bet the money line on the Sixers because it was a crazy plus 410 or something. So I only put $10 on that. That would pay out $41. And then I put $10 on Ben Simmons having 18 points and 10 assists. So if the Sixers win, and that was a plus 6 something. So if the Sixers win and Ben Simmons has 18 and 10, I am plus $105.
Bucks 8.5-point favorites tonight.
Yeah, what do you guys think about that? 8.5 Bucks are an 8.5-point favorite, man. What do you guys think about that? Is that a legitimate spread? 8.5 points. This is why I told you guys to bet on the Sixers right now. The same reason I told you to bet on the Sixers when they started sucking. These apps don't catch up like we do. We watch every game, you know what I mean? So when the Sixers started sucking, the spreads were still set like the Sixers were one of the best in the East. I bet against them twice and won two. I bet against them 3 times. I bet against them twice and won. I bet against them in the Lakers game, and they won somehow without Embiid and Richardson, but that's my fault. But my point is the app didn't catch up. Now they moved Al Horford to the bench. The team looks more fluid. There's more space. Embiid and Simmons looked great against the Clippers. And the apps haven't caught up to that yet either. So now the spread's 8.5, and this is definitely not an 8.5-point game. So take the Sixers money line. Still time. 20 minutes. This is my favorite 76ers channel on YouTube. Yeah. Thank you.
when you look at the
Morty K said 8.5 point spread is fair. That's not fair. We smashed these dudes on Christmas Day. Then they beat us by 112 to 101, I think. This should not be an 8.5 point spread. Ready for Horford to drop big 6 points tonight. I don't know, man. I think Horford's going to have a career night. He's going to score 9 and have 7 rebounds. Maybe a steal. Maybe a block.
Simmons gonna shoot a 3 tonight.
Yeah, we gave up on that. We gave up on Ben shooting threes. I'm feeling an Embiid poster on Lopez. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. We got 43 people in here. Shout out to everyone in here. Thank you all for hanging out. I never would have imagined making a YouTube channel and having 43 people be interested in watching me watch a basketball game. So
over 30 minutes per game. Figure that one out. Meanwhile, for the Philadelphia 76ers, Joel Embiid recently said, I'm not
one day we'll be in the 400s on a live stream.
back to being my fun-loving self. He started doing that a couple of nights ago.
Is Bledsoe playing? I don't know, man.
Season high to win against Brooklyn
Yeah,
and
he's
UB.
playing.
As we take a look at
Yeah.
our powerful plays,
Bledsoe's playing.
Duracell, he says, I'm the best player in the world, and he might not be just bragging either. Well, we're talking about incredible talent. 7 feet, 280 pounds. He has the-
Bledsoe is better than Dame.
he has the mid-range
That's a bold
and then
statement.
he'll set screens, and then when they
Nazir Fleming.
whether he gets the roll or a loose ball,
You know what? That's so ridiculous. I'm putting it up.
because of his
I don't even have to respond to that.
Now, on the offensive glass,
There's always that one guy.
Eric Bledsoe is
he's so strong. You can't foul him because
maybe like a great value Damian Lillard.
he's missed 16 games already. The points are 4 points less. Why? Because he's not getting to the foul line as much as he did a year ago.
Should I start Jay Rich or Duncan Robinson in fantasy? I don't play fantasy basketball because I can't keep up with. Actually, I am in a league and I'm like 0-15 or something like that. Yeah, I can't keep. I forget to look at it.
Ben Simmons is back in the lineup, coming off of back-to-back triple doubles for the 76ers.
You speak the truth and know real basketball. That's why I watch. Shout out to War Series. Thank you for that.
Ben go for a 3rd straight triple double.
I just say what I think, man. I just seriously say what I think. Seriously. And I've always been obsessed with the game, so I think, I know a lot about it. I wouldn't call myself an expert, but then I hear experts on TV talk, and they don't sound like they know much more than me anyway. So
Are you in good hands?
I just say what I think, man.
If you're busy swiping left, you might miss what's right.
I actually like Brett. All right, Morty K. You earned yourself some scream time with that one. Now, follow it up. Elaborate. Tell us why you like Brett Brown.
Don't hate like
Tell
this.
us all.
Yours with Hotels.com and get rewarded
I think
basically
that's
everywhere.
Brett's burner job.
Yeah, Brett Brown's burner.
Yeah.
Morty K.
Morty K.
How's it going, Brett Brown? Thanks for coming through the live stream.
So that's pretty good.
Oh, he's in Sweden. Morty K is in Sweden, and it is 2:40 a.m.
Sweet.
Oh, that's why he likes Brett. He just got out of the bar. You were at the bar drinking, trying to kill time until the Sixers game. Now it's 2:40 a.m. Brett is the best coach y'all ever had. Bro! Nazir, that's 2 strikes, my guy. One more, you're getting blocked. Don't disrespect Larry Brown like that.
Start the year off fresh.
Man, I would
Brett
say
can get us to the finals, then, we'll give him a shot. But right now,
Owning your family is different. These two are always gaming, and this one's always.
Larry Brown called Brett Brown a moron. You guys remember that, right? Anybody that thinks Ben Simmons is a point guard is a moron.
Network more people rely on gives you more.
And Brett made him a point guard. That makes Brett a moron. Oh, he's giving Furcon opportunities. That's why you like him. Okay. Fair enough. I know I got some.
So hot.
2015 BMW commercial.
What can we do to stop Neto from being on the
Because that 2015
floor?
X1 is now pre-owned and BMW
Oh,
certified
Brett Brown.
to run like a
Yeah, I don't know, man. We gotta,
It's complicated.
dude. I think we gotta.
The hardwood Brett Brown.
Yeah, I think we gotta go to the game and hold up signs. No more Neto. No more Neto, man.
Like new.
I think
Hurry in for exceptional offers
Dude,
through BMW
if we-
Financial Services.
get into the playoffs and we lose, like maybe going like a little bit of a losing streak at the end of the season, and there's a lot of Howell Neto, I might just put out a T-shirt that literally says "No more Neto," and we can all wear them for the playoffs.
Devoted, dedicated, honest. Horse racing in Pennsylvania employs your friends and your neighbors, all part of an industry which generates enormous economic activity each year in every corner of the Commonwealth. Horse racing in Pennsylvania, it's a winner.
This is the Chevy Silverado with the world's first
Superhero 18, shout out to you.
Hop in. Silverado
Yeah,
has
man.
An optional technology package with up to 15 different views, including one enhanced view.
Doug Collins, you talking about Doug Collins?
Invisible. Wow, that's pretty sweet.
Where's the trailer though?
Get 0% financing for 72 months on all of 2020.
Yeah, that's true. Lou Williams always came off the bench though, and even on that, those Sixers teams were not good, and Lou Williams was still coming off the bench.
Find new roads at your local Chevy.
We never gave Lou Williams the credit he deserved when he was here.
ABC 27 News Plus. When you look at Joel Embiid and you look at
I don't understand why you guys hate Neto.
I don't see the ceiling often
All right,
enough.
no more worries.
These pieces don't
Strike three. Oh my god.
Get that shit together. Do they hate each other? I love
Yeah, they were a better managed, that's for sure. I mean, that's because Doug Collins is a better coach than Brett Brown. You know, it's a lot of just common sense. It really is. There's a lot of things with this team that a good coach would look at and be like, oh, well, I mean, it's obvious what we should do here. Totally obvious. Brett Brown doesn't always understand. Shout out to Justin Lee. We need the SpongeBob meme for that. Where's the SpongeBob meme where he's like,
I'm ahead.
I don't know why you guys don't like Neto.
The one that Ben Simmons tweeted that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Bryant Lynn, do you think Alec Burks is going to be good tonight? Yeah, sure. I mean, Alec. Yeah, if Brett plays him. Brett didn't play him the whole first half the other night. Then he played him the fourth quarter and overtime. And that's literally one of the main reasons we won that game was Alec Burks. Alec Burks. Is it Alec Burks? It's Burks, I think. GR3 with the start, small forward. Tobias at power forward where he belongs. Al Horford's bum ass on the bench. Oh, man, they got shooters everywhere. That's what I hate about this team, man. You see Wesley Matthews is starting in this lineup? If Wesley Matthews was on the Sixers, Brett Brown would not start him. Guaranteed. This is why Alec Burks was starting at Golden State. Or probably, a lot of other teams, but he has trouble even getting on the floor in the first half.
Average 16 points.
Yeah. He had a couple 40-point games.
Other than James Harden. Although the issue has been the guy shooting the ball. As a team, the Sixers are only 22nd in NBA three-pointers made. At the trade deadline, Philly added Alec Burks.
Alex is balling. Shout out to you, man. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for watching the channel.
Ben Simmons, George, over the last dozen or so games, playing some of the best basketball of his career. Tonight's game also available in Spanish, which you can access by using the
Bryant Lynn, yeah. I saw that Glenn was listed at power forward. I mean, there wasn't positions on the screen though, so didn't really say power forward. But if you look at Glenn Robinson and Tobias Harris, I'm gonna say Tobias is a power forward and Glenn is a small forward. But that's just me.
76ers trying to snap their
It's not really a power forward position in the NBA anymore, dude. It's 4 shooters and a center. You know what I mean? That's why shouldn't have had to beat Horford on the floor in the first place. Did he just push on the tip?
Blitz on the backcourt for the Bucks. When you look at Milwaukee now, they are an outstanding 3-point shooting team.
Even on
Giannis.
Giannis.
At 38 a game. They lead the league in scoring at 118 a game. Matthews 3 ball, a little strong, rebounded by the
Ben that point, which we don't want.
37% from downtown.
Giannis is guarding Ben.
It's an excellent matchup now. They have the great Giannis is on.
I'll post up with Ben and Jan.
And then also,
There we go.
if you
Take
look
it
at
down.
Lopez is matched up.
Oh, that's pivot foot. Did he move his foot?
Traveling violation against Simmons. And Simmons coming into the game tonight, averaging 17 points a game, 7.7 rebounds.
Condi 23. I don't know what that means, but don't do that again.
Because of a 3-point game. And then the people that they have down inside who can post up, meaning Lopez, and then also the fact that Giannis gets into the paint.
Definitely, Justin.
Bledsoe gets Milwaukee on the scoreboard first. Bledsoe took a case for himself in terms of potentially being.
This guy said Bledsoe's better than Dame. Now watch Bledsoe go off for like 48 points, dude.
Yeah, I like this matchup right here. Matthews on Harris. That's going to be a good one.
Ben posting up Giannis. We got this dumb
You
fuck.
should have just went to the booth there.
No, it's this stupid play that Brett Brown runs, where Ben gets the ball in the post and then Embiid sets a post screen for him. You know what I mean? There's no other team in the NBA that runs a screen in the post like that. The guy has the guy posted up, and then the center comes and sets a screen in the post. I hate that.
Now, this is what you have to do. You have to foul him. You say, why do you say that? You can't let him go up and dunk the ball because he's one of the top 3 guys in the league in dunks.
Well, thank you for that education. Hubie Brown just let us all know you have to foul Giannis. You can't let him go up and dunk the ball.
That mid-range 15-foot jump shot is something that he's
Take it to the house, bro.
Easy.
There it is.
Gotta go harder than that.
There we go. All right. First points on the board, baby. Let's get it.
Here in Milwaukee, Embiid was 6 for 26 from the floor. Now, we all know that he's a great shooter.
Giannis, nothing. Guys, if Giannis is hitting a jump shot, we are screwed. That's 2 jumpers.
But remember, foot quickness and then the stride, anytime he makes
That's
that
a
long
screen,
stretch,
bro.
he's a problem for anyone
Take
to
it,
play
man.
down in the paint.
Take them.
Embiid hits the front rim.
Embiid settling for jump shots so far. That's not what we want either. He should be going right through Lopez. How was that not?
Playing good D.
They call a foul right there?
Now, when on this replay, watch how quick the red shirts get there. 3 guys come right at him now. Look at this. That's how.
I thought Tobias hit the ball.
This young man is. Scoring to 30 points, shooting a
Oh, yeah,
high
he did.
percentage, getting to the
That was-
basket. We all say though.
They didn't give him a shooting foul for that?
Yeah, he's
Yo, NBA refs are so bad, dude. How would that not be a shooting foul? Oh, fuck.
left him wide open.
Well, that's what we do. He's not supposed to make it. Dude, he's 1 for 14 in the past 2 games we played. So Giannis is 3 for 3 on jumpers right now, so we are in deep shit.
7 points and 2, 3.
Off his leg!
See, when you look at this young man's game, he's first in the league in fast break.
Travel.
He's first in the league in points in the paint. It's just an amazing athlete.
Bucks are hitting these shots early.
Let's talk this into existence right here, Mark Hughes.
They're hitting all their shots, man. It's not a good start. Down by 10 already.
I got some fries,
All right.
some nuggets.
12 to 2.
There's 5 things here, so I think it's 7 nuggets.
It's actually just $4.
This is an awesome combo.
Get a double cheeseburger or any of these sandwiches in the 5 for
It is 12 to 2.
Experian Boost raised my credit score by 12.
Gotta put in Al.
Which is
I don't see that helping us a whole lot, but
points instantly. Literally as soon as I press the button.
Boost your credit scores instantly, free, only at Experian.com/boost.
all right. It's 12 to 2.
Mondays, right?
Milwaukee's hit.
Plot. This dude always dies on Twitter when other teams don't miss against us. Like straight up. Like
Go wherever.
yeah. Giannis is gonna shoot like 80% basically. He's gonna shoot. He'll shoot 30 on the season, but when he plays the Sixers, yeah.
The truth is, they're more talented than you.
No, Giannis didn't hit 3 threes. He hit 2 mid-range jumpers and 1 3.
They are not a better team. Because they haven't
Oh my God.
They don't know adversity.
I didn't see much offense at all yet. We had Ben in the post and a down screen that was stupid. Had Embiid miss a couple shots.
Here's March 6th.
Hey, yo.
Glenn Robinson got the only points.
Full workout show. If you want to make it to the NBA, you got to have a killer crossover. GNCP crossover. Oh, Jake from State Farm.
Here's the deal.
I didn't wake up at 3:30 a.m. to watch the Sixers lose.
Just like there's no place to
Embiid got to get in the post. Yeah, he was in the post a couple times, but he settled for jump shots both times. So
Man,
He could have took
you
it
want the
on.
real deal?
the house.
yeah, he had Lopez 1-on-1 twice and didn't go at his body.
This a long time ago. I don't know how old I was. I hope someday I will be on a real.
Joel ball hogs. Well, he's a center and he scores all his points in the paint. So I mean, I don't know what he's really supposed to
I'm
do.
not just here to be the token female. I'm here.
He gets the ball, he's going to try to score. That's his job.
This pro helps me get what's in my head and get it out onto the field.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about.
I would want to tell this little girl to keep pushing yourself. Your dream's coming.
Let's go. Let's run it again. Run it again. Let's go.
All right, we're only like 3 minutes into the game. We're only like 3 minutes in.
It totally blew me away.
We got this.
Do you smell gas?
You can get some energy going. Joel's going to drop 40. I'm feeling it. Yeah, let's speak that into existence.
If you have actually the same question,
Joel is 0 for 3, I
I'll
think.
say, oh yeah,
All right,
it's
buddy.
amazing. Winning 70 games. Not a lot of teams have done that in the past.
This is definitely
It's
concerning.
part of history, but right now, for me personally, I just want to get better.
Wow.
I want the team to get better. I want me to get better individually, and
We got to get some stuff going, man.
win the whole thing.
Their franchise record is 66 games in a season, and they remember what happened last year, of course, in losing.
Giannis released 7 points in 3 minutes.
in the Eastern Conference playoffs.
Giannis has 7 points in 3 minutes.
There we go, wide open.
Clay Robinson, the third off the mark.
We're not making anything, man. St. Louis.
This is how we shoot on the road. We don't. We miss everything on the road. Oh, thank God. Here we go, Ben. Let's do something here. Go to the rack.
Baby.
That's what I'm talking about.
All right, Ben. That's where he's the best at.
Go. He went through Giannis and Lopez. Give us points. They didn't put our points on the board. There. All right, Giannis missing. We're good.
Nice.
That was a horrible pass, bro.
Push it up, Ben.
Ben, run it again. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Nice.
Easy.
All right, Ben. That's his number one strength on offense, man. Transport.
I know he didn't used to finish with his left hand like that. Now he just goes with the left and they don't even know how to defend it. Like he can score so easily like that. Oh, Jay Rich, put that in there.
We've got a pretty up-tempo game here so far, man. Nice, nice.
Let's
get Embiid in the post.
Hey,
That should be money. Oh my God.
he's got to get that.
Dude, Tobias misses more wide open shots than any player I've ever seen. Nope.
Nope.
Come on. Giannis can't take Embiid. He can't take Embiid one-on-one, dude. He can't.
And Wardle for
No, he can't.
either take it, man. Ben, it's all you.
He got a foul call on that. Yeah, Ben, this is what I'm saying. This is what I said at the beginning of the season. Ben can score 20 points a game with his fucking eyes closed.
Yeah, it's just on fast breaks alone, man.
Yeah.
He can score points on fast breaks alone.
People cannot guard him when he's driving to the basket. He's too tall and like he's a guard. He's a 6'10" guard, dude.
No, LeBron's the same way, man. You can't. Him was going to the hoop.
so he is improving. But we all know that once you get to that playoff time, they're going to foul him when he's fast breaking early, all right? And they're going to send him to the line and force him to shoot a high percentage.
I don't know. He seemed kind of hurt there for a second. Hopefully, he's all right.
So,
Primary ball handler. That must be him. Share some of those duties. Ben Simmons, looks like he is.
An aggressive Simmons is dangerous, man. It's whether he can stay consistent with that aggression. You know, some games he's on, the aggression's there, and other games not. And he's leaving because he re-aggravated his back.
guys, Ben Simmons just left to the locker room.
Information to get to you soon. 7-point lead for the Bucks.
Who do we have coming in for him?
He scored 6 points in like 2 minutes and left. Brick.
Scored twice.
He gets intuition. Lopez realized he was in there almost ready for the 3-second violation, so he just flooded and threw it right back out to take the count off. 8 points to Bledsoe.
Horford with the 3, Brick way off.
I hope Ben goes and gets a. Come on, Matisse. Damn. Air ball.
And then
Let's check in courtside with George. What's up, George?
Not at all. The only guy that was aggressive and scored points is in the locker room, dude. Game's over if Ben is out. Yeah, absolutely.
That's on the drive. So difficult for the Arkansas team to get the difference in sense. Keeping Joseph off the board. Now, this young man has really improved.
Give the ball to Burks, man. The only point guard on the damn team.
Really
It was!
did we get it?
What?
Yeah, we got it. You got it.
Oh, I thought they called offensive, like a moving screen or something.
keep an eye on
You got it.
this. Is good. A good attack going.
Oh, I'm not sure where the foul was, but what?
You misses the one.
Bro, what in the world was that foul call?
He
Yo.
misses wide open shots, and then like he gets fouled on it, and then makes it.
Yeah, but nobody touched him. Robert Carr, thank you so much. You just cured my anxiety so much. Ben Simmons is every time he goes out of the game, he runs to the locker room and gets treatment with his lower back. So he's saying that it was planned, like it's a planned thing. All right, here we are witnessing Al Horford's amazing defense in the post, where guards can just drive right to the rim. There's nobody there. Come on, Alex. Don't make me out to be a liar.
I got people texting me, talking.
No basket.
Shoot the shot. You're going to see it here right now. That's just how he glides down the floor.
We're on the road against the Bucks, so don't give in just yet. What does that mean? Yeah, Giannis definitely gets every call, and he also pushes off 90% of the time. Never gets called for an offensive foul. But when you're the MVP candidate, when you're the MVP, when you're the reigning MVP, that's what happens.
Damn, Horford's got to stop chucking these balls up, man.
Dude, the last thing I want to see is Al Horford breaking threes.
Push off, that's offensive, right? Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, but
Throw your elbow into somebody, you know, unless you're Giannis.
yeah, he got called for that foul. But did you see Horford on that play? He stood there. If that wouldn't have called that foul, he's a wide open layup. Horford does not play defense. What? That's a makeup call, dude. No, he called an offensive foul. All right, so I think we can all agree the refs have been horrible on both sides so far. Menace Gang Gaming, what's up?
That's right. Outplaying D on Giannis.
Hill with a nice hesitation and a float. Korkmaz with the board.
Yeah, we got to get Korkmaz going, man. We need a 25-point game from Korkmaz. One of those games. One of those games where he gets hot. See how big Tobias? How do you miss that? God, dude, he misses some of the easiest shots in the world. Travel. He can Euro step and then take another step.
He gets the ball like three-quarter court, all of a sudden he's gone.
Yeah, if he doesn't have to dribble.
Giannis already with 9 quick points in the ball game.
Come on. Fuck.
That's his ability to make plays for himself off the dribble. The Philly shooting such a horrendous.
All the points are like
the fact that he only getting one look is very impressive. There's Connaughton with a dribble handoff to George Hill.
Ball is in Burke's hand, so I guess he watched Brett Brown watched your video. Yeah, he gave it to him, but he missed like 3 shots already. So.
Let's go, T.
As we approach 3.5 minutes to go here in the first quarter play.
All right, keep it rolling. Keep it rolling.
Oh God, Horford's supposed to roll.
Korkmaz
Wide open. Let's go. Somebody make one. Yeah.
All right. Need those wide open shots, man.
The Turkish trigger.
They only attempt 30 a game. They're 24th in the league. 24th in the league in makes. Their first win of the game there.
Down by 8.
Nitro Freak says at least the Flyers are good. Yeah, well.
Shout out to the Flyers, man. You guys are playing good hockey right now, man. Pushing up those standings. Playing good hockey right now. Eastwood don't watch hockey, but I'll pay attention to it.
At least the Flyers are good.
We won today.
Yeah, we need Korkmaz to have one of those games, man. We definitely need Korkmaz to have one of those games.
Because a heart attack should never stop.
Damn, now this is ice cold.
Because hemophilia shouldn't keep.
All right, babe.
Everything we do, from advances in health to innovations in agriculture,
Sticky bitch.
is to help every life we touch. At Bayer, this is why we science.
She was banned from playing in the All-Star game.
When you bring Taco Bell's Nachos Party Pack,
I know, man. Because that's really when he hurt his back. Seriously.
might just steal the whole show. Start Taco Night right by coming together with the new Nachos Party Pack. Only at Taco
68 people in the chat. Let's get to 69. One more to 69. Let's go. Who's going to be number 69? Who's it going to be? Oh, we're down to 66, dude.
When you want all that, you need the Capital One Walmart Rewards card. Earn unlimited 5% back at
Yeah, that is just our luck. Ben Simmons hurts himself in the All-Star game. We didn't even want him to make the All-Star team to motivate him. Hey, we're at 69 people in the chat. Nobody else joined. We're staying right at 69. The rest of the game. Bledsoe has 8 points in the first quarter. Yeah, after that dude said Bledsoe is better than Dame Lillard.
So people are going to look at my side.
Switch to Progressive and you can save hundreds. You know, like the sign says.
With Metro by T-Mobile, Tamira rules.
No, I didn't want Ben to make the All-Star team either.
No, I didn't.
Especially the first couple games. Like,
We first tried to volley for it, and he did, and we ended up getting him in. But like you said, I wanted him to knock it in. Hopefully, light a fire under his ass.
Just $40 when you switch. All on T-Mobile's nationwide 5G.
well, there was like 10 games. The last 10 games before the All-Star break, he was averaging like 21 points. But before that, he was
16 a game.
Yeah. And he wasn't showing up against good teams. And at least, even in this game, he went hard. That's all he needs to do. Brook Lopez can't stop him from going to the rim. Al. You see Al Horford after Giannis Euro stepped in. He went, oh, man. Oh, darn it. Gee golly.
He's playing like he doesn't even want to play here.
I know. He's just like, ah. Ah, shucks. Giannis scored on me.
With his waxed eyebrows.
Would you want to play here? If you just were a starting center for 5 years and now you're coming off the bench? No, it's a horrible signing. It doesn't make any sense.
Mid-range jumper off the mark, rebounded by the 76ers.
It's the second unit right now for the Sixers.
All right, we need a couple. We need Court Miles to step it up, man. Move around. Stop. Move around, man. Move around.
Yo, Martin, I'm not putting that on the screen. That's ridiculous. You're going to get me banned from YouTube. All right.
When your 7-footers are in 3, that's not a good sign for us, man.
Who's gonna be the spark here? I thought it was Alec Burks, but he's not really doing much. Goaltend, yeah.
We got it.
Right when I talk shit on Alec Burks, man. See, when I talk shit on people, things happen.
Listen, man. He ain't coming back. Or he comes back.
People don't talk about a shot. That's exactly right. He gets 2.3.
Yeah, plus you're shirtless in your picture, so I can't put you on the screen anymore either.
Williams missing the 3. Milwaukee Bucks, number 1 in defense, 3 in offensive efficiency, and at the other end, a quick conversion by Harris.
That's what you want your second unit to do. Anytime you get a turnover.
That's what you want your second unit to do, score points. Thank God. What's his name? Hubie Brown?
Hubie Brown. Yeah.
Thank God Hubie Brown's here to tell us.
State the obvious. He's John Madden.
See, that's what you want your second unit to do. Score points off the bench. Yo, come on, man. Now, they're making ridiculous shots right now. Brooke Lopez hits a double pivot fadeaway baseline jumper, dude.
And we're just chucking shots up now.
I mean, Burks is taking good shots, just missing them.
Take it to the house. Guys.
It won! Oh.
Still in it, though, man.
By the way, no sponsor, but this is the best beer ever made right here.
Bring it out. You can't see the
Best beer ever made right there. New Belgium Brewery. Voodoo Ranger. Juicy Haze IPA. I put you on.
Listen, nothing will hit better than Coke in an actual bottle.
That's got the real. That's the old school Coke with the old school Coke with the cocaine in it.
The actual cocaine in it.
75 people in the chat. What's up?
Yeah, Mark, he's jacked up 3 or 4 now already in the first quarter.
Horford forgot how to play just like Markelle did.
Nice rebound.
Let's go. Run. Yeah. How you going to let that white guy outrun you like that?
There we go. Just take it.
Make that! Fucking bitch. I'm telling you guys, Tobias Harris misses more wide open shots than any player I've ever seen. I don't understand why. He can't shoot wide open shots. It's crazy. Let's go! Oh, that was lucky. That was a lucky bounce. 2 seconds. 1 second. If that goes in, I'm leaving. Oh!
They're just chucking up threes now. Chucking up threes.
That was incredible. Oh my God. Oh my God, look at this offense.
Air balls. Down 10 after the first.
So right now you're struggling. You're like 1 from 9 from the 3 line. And then you have a mismatch. You had Bledsoe in the post with Harris giving away 5 inches, and the ball did not go in.
Ain't looking too good.
3 seconds.
But still early.
Plenty of
Still
time
early.
again. That's going to be the end of the first 12 minutes of play. Milwaukee leading by 10, and this is the third meeting between these two teams.
So these dudes are getting lucky. So lucky. So far, we had a Brooke Lopez triple pivot, well-defended baseline jumper that went in. The Bucks lose the ball, get it under the rim, kick it back out, shoot a desperation at the shot clock, fade away. That goes in. Tobias Harris has missed about 6 wide-open jump shots. Alec Burks missed about 4 wide-open jump shots. So the good thing is they're not going to keep getting lucky the whole game, and I don't think we're going to keep missing wide-open jump shots either.
Still only down 10. It's still matters.
How do you play Embiid for 5 minutes? Yeah, well, I think Brett.
Let's go.
Brett loves Al Horford, man. He loves Al Horford and Raul Neto, dude.
We all just got your smartphones at Cricket. Hi. Hola. Okay, bye.
Why aren't they passing to Korkmaz? Well, Morty K, I'm going to go on a limb and say you have a little bit of a bias towards Korkmaz. Jonathan Block, what's up? Thanks for the love, my guy. Why isn't Shake in the second unit? Yeah, I don't know. Shake's nice. Shake's serviceable, man. I don't know. As long as we don't see Raul Neto, I'm fine with it. Because you got Josh Richardson, you got Alec Burks, you got, you know.
The ultimate 2-for-1.
We better see Shake Milton before we see Raul Neto, though. That's got to be it.
I got new Mountain Dew Zero Sugar with the same refreshing taste as the original.
Al Horford is stealing money.
Here's Mountain Dew Zero.
I am thirsty.
I mean, we're the ones that gave him the contract, you know.
Hello. I saw you moved in.
It's really not Al Horford's fault that he doesn't fit alongside a dominant center.
So nice. And a little tip.
I kind of feel bad for the guy, honestly. He's playing entirely out of position. Now he's coming off the bench. It's just not his style of team. And we gave him $109 million. So that is 100% on Elton Brand.
It's my most secret recipe.
See how easy saving
No, he's like,
insurance can be.
fuck. If you feel like you got some good years left, you want to come off the bench and get booed in Philly every time you shoot the ball? No. I wouldn't be cool with it either if I was Al Horford. Yes, that is on EB. He can still play defense and hustle. Well, are you saying he has the ability to? Because he's not doing that.
He definitely can. But
So it's easy on the budget and your life. USAA. What you're made of, we're made for.
If Embiid puts another donut, I'm watching golf for the rest of the year. Embiid's not going to put up a donut. Embiid only played like 5 minutes in the first quarter. Oh, the God is speaking right now. Brett Brown.
And so, like, we got Alec 10 days ago, and he's going to dribble the ball up and get us organized. Jay Rich can do that as well.
Come on, Glenn.
There we go. I think we're going to feel the pain.
What are we shooting from three? Like 10%? All right, here's Brett Brown's Horford and Embiid lineup.
wow, you really let some guy like snag the ball out of you on a jump ball.
I can't believe he has both centers on the floor right now.
You're surprised?
I thought he would be done doing it. I thought he'd be done doing it.
It was gonna happen.
Now we have no Ben Simmons, and we have two centers on the floor. As long as there's guards around them, they can be like okay. I think. Shout out to Shake Milton. Oh, this is
Get
bad.
away from
You gotta shoot the ball! How do NBA players not know there's a shot clock? Look, he's staring right at Richardson. Why would you pass that with no time? Travel! Dude, he hit the floor, dude. Let's go. Let's go.
Push it up.
Yo, he has, see his elevation. You gotta see Glenn Robinson's elevation right there, man. He got springs. He could have yammed that if he wanted to.
seen in terms of having a full guard.
Howell Neto's getting his gear off. Uh-oh. Neto's coming in to save the day. You know what, though? Brett Brown did listen to me. Alec Burks came in first, and now Shake Milton's on the floor. All before
That's
Neto.
what we want to see right there.
It's automatic right there. One-on-one in the post.
Run that.
One-on-one in the post. Yo,
Right in there, man. Robin ain't holding him.
Is Ben Simmons coming back?
Block that, man. That was yours.
Hey, whoever said it was planned for Ben Simmons to get treatment, you lied to me, bro. Ben is ruled out. You're the same person who said it was planned to get treatment.
Nice.
We all know. We said at the beginning, at the top of the shot.
Ben Simmons is ruled out of the game. God damn it.
He'll be out at least a week or two.
In the transition game, that's where you got to look for it, right there.
Yo, does a bet get voided if a player gets injured and leaves the game?
I don't know. You would have to check.
Any of you guys know? If I bet on Ben Simmons to have 18 and 10 and he leaves the game, do I get my money back or what?
Highly contested and very intense. Yes. They were going to him.
I don't want any more Philly players on covers of video games. What video game are you talking about? I don't even know.
He was emboldened by that.
Who was on the cover of a video game? Ben Simmons?
A new sense of self. Well, what he can do and,
Embiid was on the NBA Live in 19.
intimating that he might be the best player in the
That was 2 years ago.
Something that his coach is going to hold him to.
How did he finish that? Hey, we're only down 7 right now. That's pretty impressive, actually. 2K had... When was Ben Simmons on 2K? Oh, the Australian version. Hey, we're only down 7, and I'm counting at least 7 points that were luck so far. So, a fadeaway desperation 3-pointer. A Giannis 3, which is rare.
It's guaranteed to turn heads, but only for a limited time and only at Taco Bell.
So, you said only we at Left Twix could put cookies and cream in Twix? This is a right Twix.
Excuse me.
Jermaine Anderson, would you go after Isaiah Thomas? Hell no. We got enough guards that can't play defense. I don't want a 4'6" dude out there. No, I like Isaiah Thomas's offense, obviously, off the bench. He's a spark. He can shoot the ball and score, but too much of a defensive liability, if you ask me. We haven't beat. We got this dub. I don't care. Best center in the league. I like that. Positivity. Rican legend.
Jeff, you make smart choices.
Embiid has 4 points already.
It is not
By your bank.
Shake comes in and starts clicking. Yeah, man, I'm telling you.
You can earn more interest in one.
I said that in my video. That this is why I freaked out that Howell Neto started that game. Shake Milton had a 27-point game two weeks ago. Alec Burks is better than him. Like I don't know how Howell Neto got to start that game. Somebody has to explain it to me. I need somebody in Brett's camp or something to explain that to me, because I'll never understand that. I couldn't believe it. I thought you guys were joking when you tweeted me saying Howell Neto started the game. Oh my God.
Smoke detecting, door locking, Alexa integrating, panic diverting.
Philly Talk Podcast. Philly Mike, what's up? Only catching some, bro. Out with the fam. Out with the fam. Man, your girl better recognize. When the Sixers are playing the Bucks, you think my girlfriend's going to ask me to go somewhere? She knows what it is. She knows what it is.
What I love about this business is you.
My girlfriend learned how crazy I am about sports teams. She invited me over to her parents' house the first time when we first got together almost 4 years ago. And she told me I'm coming over to watch the Eagles game, right? And I'm like, all right, cool. Your parents are Eagles fans? And she's like, yeah. And I'm like, all right, cool. I'm going to come over, watch the Eagles game with her family, meet her family for the first time. Turns out her dad plays fantasy, and he had NFL Red Zone on. And I'm like, wait a minute, where's the Eagles game? And she's like, oh, well, it shows the Eagles game. Like, it goes back and forth. And I'm like, nah, hold on, bro. I got to watch every play of the game. I'm out of here. And I left. She thought I was a psychopath. Like, hey, man, if my sports obsession is the worst thing about me, then, you know, there's worse things.
Maybe it got poked in the eye or something.
But you see, that's what Robin Lopez will do for you. He's going to fight him all night long down inside. And then what happens? You get a double team guy coming on the baseline.
Here we go. Leave it post up. Here we go. Take it to the house, man.
Right through him. And one. Let's go! You can't guard him one-on-one.
That should be all night right there. All night.
Yeah, Al's talking to him. He's like, hey, did I get out of the way enough? Did I give you enough space? I was in the
3-point line.
Yeah, I was out of bounds, bro. Al Horford was standing out of bounds on that play. He was damn near on the bench to spread the floor.
He shoots over 80%. Now, last year, he was getting to the line over 10 times a game.
Martin, what? I'm still mad you don't have a shirt on in your picture every time I put that up there, but what?
Show them back games. Gotta show them back games.
What am I trying to say?
I don't know.
What time does that fight start? What time is that fight?
It's in Vegas. It's probably not going to happen until 11 or 12.
Philly Mike, thank you for the super chat, my friend. You know, I hit you with 99 and then 4.99 last time, so I'm at 6, and I think you're at 4, so I'm still $2 ahead of you. Just letting you know. Just throwing that out there. Everybody go subscribe to Philly Talk Podcast if you're a Sixers or Eagles fans.
You got another guy, 6'8", 6'9", incredible athlete, no doubt about it. And can help you play a number of positions. Of course, the general manager.
Rican legend. Are you a fake fan if you're not a fan of your city's teams? Honestly, it depends if you live in Philly. If you live in Philly and you root for other teams just because, I think that's kind of whack.
There is surprisingly a large amount of Dallas Cowboys fans.
Yeah, because they joined in the 90s when they were good. Yeah, that's easy, bro. I was in elementary school when the Eagles were terrible in the late 90s. Early 90s, I was in elementary school. Shit, I'm old. I had my Eagles starter jacket on. Kids used to make fun of me because they were so bad. I didn't care. I was an Eagles fan, bro. I didn't pick the better team. That's whack. Might as well go be a Patriots fan. Who wants to do that? Nobody besides New England. And one! He can't do anything, bro. This dude's a big goof. Dude, Robin Lopez can't guard him. He's a goofball. He's out there clunking around, throwing his arms up.
Because he's so great. Because you don't want to hit the ball by you.
Maybe Philly, you're
get away.
Hey, man, I'm just saying. Nobody has to be a fan of any team. It's just when you say you just moved to Philly a year ago, that's different. When you grow up around the Philly area, that's just in your blood. You're gonna root for Philly teams. I feel like you're not just rooting for a team; you're rooting for just the city in general, just the, or like the east side of PA. Like we don't root for Pittsburgh. We're the east side of PA. We root for Philly, bro. We want to see Philly win some.
Out where we live at, we have a mix of Pittsburgh, Philly, and then Baltimore fans as well.
Charge! Yeah!
It's the old story. My man scores at the other end. I'm going to score at this end.
Look at this hero. Whoop, whoop. We need points from Jay Rich. Like, we need Jay Rich to. And draws of. Dude, that's what we need from Jay Rich, man.
They're not as quick. They're bigger. They're trouble.
Come on. That's what. Yo, if Jay Rich is hot, we got a good chance, bro. If Jay Rich is hot, we got a good chance.
Yeah, he'll take 4 games. You have to pay attention now. Nice kill on the top of the layup. How about the pass? As soon as he turned,
You got a technical foul? What happened?
Down inside. Giannis.
79 people in the chat. What's up?
Now my man goes a double team. I'm going to go without the ball. Beautiful, and the pass was right there. He'll actually lead the NBA. 3-point shooting percentage.
Yeah, Martin. Yeah, South Jersey and Philly are basically the same thing. All South Jersey people are Philly fans. Ah. John Santos. Milwaukee's up 42-36 right now. I'm sorry. I guess I'm obligated to like do a play-by-play while I'm on here. 42-38. Milwaukee's up 4 points. Giannis one-on-one on Embiid.
Nowhere to go.
Travel picked up his pivot. What'd they call?
He threw the ball away.
They didn't call that travel.
No.
I'm telling you, they don't call it on him. Bro, he blatantly picked up his pivot and jumped. And they didn't call a travel.
They get it out of the bounds.
The NBA, man, I get it's a business, but you gotta be
unbiased.
You gotta be unbiased to a certain extent. See, that's an easy double. Give it to Burks. Swing it. Just shoot it. You guys, I don't know if anybody else just saw how bad that spacing was. Embiid got a double. Burks was at the top, and there was 3 other guys standing within 3 feet. Like, I don't know how NBA players don't know how to spread the floor. I really don't. I'm going to get a screenshot of that because that was ridiculous.
Giannis jumps into Embiid.
Oscar Robertson, one of the greatest players ever to play down. And we talk about so many things that he did. But when he left Cincinnati and came to the Milwaukee Bucks, he was playing.
Yeah, they don't call offensive fouls on him, and they don't call traveling, dude.
And then Bobby Danridge and that company, and they win the
It's what I hate about the NBA because players that are that good, that are already better than everybody or most players, you don't have to give them advantages. You know what I mean? James Harden type. Like, you don't have to give someone like that an advantage. He's already very, very good. Then you add in the fact you don't call travels or offensive fouls, and it's like, well, of course he's the MVP. Missed that one, too. 43-38 Milwaukee.
He's in the same bus. He's in the same bus with these people now, okay? I'm pleased to join that elite group. Right. After the break, he's got 10 points, 4 rebounds.
Oh, like this.
7 in a row for the 76ers.
Take him. Oh, God, how many steps do you get?
They called him, but not Giannis.
Swept those arms out, looking to draw the foul. That's the 5th turnover on the 76ers.
You know what? I'm not going to argue that call anyway because I hate when Embiid ducks his head and throws his arms up trying to draw a foul and doesn't actually go like into a shot. It's just whack to me. He gets the call a lot, but I just don't like that style of basketball, man. Just play the game. Chris Middleton, has he done much today? Well, bro. Chris Middleton is nice. He's got to be the most slept-on player in the league almost. Now, get out of his way.
Space, man.
Yep, that was good D. You can't go for that fadeaway jump shot on him. Travel! I'm fucking done! I'm done watching this shit if they don't start calling it! Bro, it's 3 entire steps starting at half court. They didn't miss anything. They put straight up, don't call it. Look at that! That's 2. 2 plays in a row, 2 travels, bro.
We need each other, don't we?
Are you okay? Hurry, please.
There you go.
Hello?
I was standing right behind you. I know you better than anyone else in the world.
He has figured out a way to be invisible.
Please listen to me.
I know you feel like you're going insane sometimes. I'm the only one who can help you.
Lonnell Robinson, yeah, it's kind of hard to defend a 6'11" unicorn when he can take 4 steps down the court. Doesn't have to dribble. Can double dribble if he wants to. Can elbow you in the chest and throw you out of the paint. Rican legend, you're not going to have this argument with me, bro. You're not. You can take a gather step. I know what that is. Your gather step has to be while you're picking up the ball for possession. You cannot pick up the ball for possession, take a step, and then take 2 more steps. That's 3 whole steps. A gather step is a step while you're gathering the ball. That's why it's called a gather step. If you gather and then take 3 steps, that's 3 whole steps. That's a travel. And the last play, he picked up the ball, jumped, landed back on the court, and then took a dribble.
2 for 6. Burger King, it's a great value. I think it's so cool that you can mix and match with the Impossible Whopper, the Classic Whopper, the Crispy Chicken, and even the Spicy Crispy Chicken. It's a good value. Absolutely.
The Impossible Whopper, now part of the 2 for 6 deal. Your way, way better.
At Farmers Insurance, we've seen almost everything, so we know how to cover almost anything, even a gold medal grizzly.
77 people in the chat. Shout out to everybody here. This has been very, very bad officiating so far. I'm never going to blame a game on officiating, but I know they give Giannis advantages,
At Farmers, we know a thing or two because
and it's so blatantly obvious right now, man.
Farmers.com.
We are farmers.
Hi.
This is bad, dude.
We all just got new smartphones at Cricket.
I just don't, like, if you're going to give a player advantages like superstar calls or whatever, like, for a fact that when Tobias Harris takes a pivot step and his pivot foot moves like a millimeter, they call that travel. Yeah, bro. Yeah, we're thinking the same thing at the same time. Yeah, when Tobias Harris takes a pivot step and his pivot move, or a jab step, and his pivot foot moves a millimeter, they call it travel every single time. But Giannis can get 3 entire steps down the court.
Don't want to miss this one because it's going to be really close.
The NBA sucks him off in general, man.
Right now for Philadelphia.
And it just makes me mad because he's a great talent, but you don't have to give him advantages, dude. You just don't have to.
But we are 2 for 15 in 3-point attempts.
I get so mad at shit like that, man.
That's going to be the question mark about Philadelphia.
Just make the call. Like, just make the call by the rules of the game. Tobias just got hurt.
He's gone down under the basket. Middleton with the reverse layup. They got to get to him. He's having trouble. Oh, let's hope he can run it off.
Shut up, UB Brown, bro. Shut up.
Hey, get that house, man. You're open, man.
Whoa, what did I do? You ran straight into the guy with the ball. What are you talking about? Stepped on his foot. Landed on his foot? Did something? What happened?
I just strained his knee.
He was holding his knee. Yeah, the way he came down on that leg. He came down on that leg awkward. Now, did he go?
Yeah, Hubie Brown's horrible, bro. Hubie Brown's like 110 years old.
Like I said, he's the John
Yo, that's a good steal by Burks right there. Look at that. See? See, Alec Burke doesn't mess around. He gets a steal. He goes down the court and he gives it to the guy that you're supposed to give it to.
That was a beautiful pass to Embiid.
Just feed and beat all night, man.
I said he didn't dunk it with two hands. Because in traffic, I don't care who you are, you go with one hand, you get bumped a little bit, and it really disrupts the shot.
Sixers fans, Bucks fans, gear up at NBAStore.com with the largest assortment of NBA.
We still stand a chance in this game, man. Let me know what you guys think up in here. What's good? Good pass by Burks. Yes. Luke, shout out to Luke. Good pass by Burks. I love that pass, man. Straight, beautiful post-entry pass over two defenders. Didn't hesitate. Dropped it right in. We got to get more than this out.
Because nobody else is hitting shots.
Yeah. Nobody's making it.
Look at that D, man.
Giannis is still making jump shots. We're in trouble. 51-40 to 51-40 Milwaukee.
14 points in the game.
That's all you, man.
Embiid at the other end draws the foul.
Yo, that's a tough call. Look at this. Oh, they're not going to show it.
Giannis wants the ball. He's going to make a strong move. He gets the defender there, and he's going to throw that fadeaway. At 6'11", when he fades.
Giannis only makes shots against us. Robert Carr, you're probably right, man. We gotta keep it together in the third quarter, or this game's going to be over fast.
Look at his social media posts. Of course, covering up his newborn son's face.
Actually, yeah, David Singapore. That's David Pingator. Sorry if I said your name wrong. That's a good point. The Bucks don't look great in this game. We're missing a million wide open shots, man. And that's what we do on the road in every game. We miss all the wide open shots. And I can't figure out why. Like, what is the pregame ritual around here or something? Like, what do these guys eat the night before? I don't get it. He wanted a foul right there? He was straight up. Get out of here, man. 53-42 Milwaukee. Tobias running point right now. Nobody knows why.
First game. 11-point lead for the Milwaukee Bucks. Take it. There you go.
Matthews with the board on the run.
It seems like they're not even close. They're just chucking it.
Bledsoe is a wicked crossover. He missed the lefty layup.
Yeah, that was a good idea, though.
I remember when the Suns announced that they wanted to trade Bledsoe. And I thought the Sixers were going to go for it, and we didn't even make an attempt to get him.
Looks to be okay.
He's just such a nice ball-handling guard that can slice and get to the rim. We don't like those, though. We don't like ball-handling guards. Bucks are getting extremely lucky. Yes, they are. The Bucks are shooting 57%. That's a good stat right there. That's a good stat. That usually doesn't last the whole game. So if we're within 5 or 10 at halftime, I think we're in good shape because you're not going to shoot 57% the whole game.
80% free throw shooter on the season.
Scott Lawrence in the house. What's up? Thanks for coming through. One of the first people I remember ever subscribing to this channel. Scott Lawrence right there. Korkmaz, quick trigger! Let's go!
D rides every person that scores.
It's because they're announcing on ESPN. They have to educate the audience. It's so annoying. They talk. They talk basically with the assumption that nobody's ever watched this team before. Oh no, let me tell you about this guy. This guy's out of Turkey. He's a great shooter. He's 6'7". His name's Furkan Korkmaz. I don't know if you've ever heard of him before. Yeah, we need Furky, man. Feed Furky. I like that. King of LA. Furk on fire. Joshua Fred, shout out to you with that old school Sixers logo, man.
Wait, no.
I like that.
Has upfront transparent pricing, so you know the price before you begin.
Millennials act like they don't understand basketball. I don't know what that means. Millennials were born in 1980.
Upfront transparent pricing.
You guys got to learn your terminology, man. Millennials are not the new generation. That's generation like Z or some shit. Millennials are me. I'm 33 years old.
It's seasoned all-white meat chicken raised without antibiotics. Start the year
What's up? What's up? King Amir 24. What's up? Frankie Ramirez. What's up? 85 people in here. We should have traded Horford at the deadline. Yo, Luke, you're right. And that's what I was mainly pissed off about because we told teams we weren't trading Horford or Tobias. And honestly, to get rid of both of those contracts with how just not like overly valuable either player is, we should have traded both of them if we had the chance.
Nice. Take it out, man. Watch.
Oh, that's a good block.
Burks is upset because he thought he got bumped.
Take it, man.
That's weak. That's a weak call right there, dude.
Uses his left forearm. Now this is just a great block. I'm climbing you down, and I'm going to get the block. You get the block right there. Beautiful.
Right there. Right there. In case you can't see the TV, the block happens right here. All right, here we go. I would like to see more Alec Burks and Shake Milton on the floor together. That's terrible spacing, man. Make one. Make one. Make one!
Finally one drop, man. Finally.
It just sucks that he has to make threes to be valuable on this team. There's nothing else he can really do with him beat on the floor. Bad shot. Good save.
Nice save.
Oh God, we got the centers playing point guard. Oh, he should have shot that.
What was that?
Trying to draw a foul. Stupid trying to draw a foul. I feel like Embiid just ran right past that rebound. Horford, Giannis, we're double teaming. We're double teaming Giannis right now. Oh, and then we're letting him shoot.
Korkmaz grabbing rebounds, man.
Yo, Korkmaz about to have a double-double. Oh! Korkmaz wanted that so bad, man. If we had one good guard, we'd be up by 7.
You can't drive. Giannis can't drive.
Bro. If Robin Lopez is hitting threes, I'm out. I'm going home. I'm at home, but
I'm going out. I'm going out.
Yeah, exactly. The coaching staff shouldn't even want him to shoot, and he's out here making them. And what? We got no calls in this game. Did you hear that? He just made a Ben Simmons joke, bro. Did you guys hear that?
And 4 assists. Horford with 3 points in the first half. Coming up on the halftime, presented by McDonald's.
This guy just said, for as hard as the Sixers have had to work, it's been a pain in the back for them.
Need a lot more in the second half. Nichols, Jefferson, and Williams coming up.
NBA Saturday Prime Time, presented by Under Armour on ABC, is brought to you by Universal Pictures' Invisible Man in theaters Friday.
Savage Mel, what's up? Or Savage Mel? Well, keep in mind we're playing without Ben Simmons right now. We're basically throwing in any guard we can fucking salvage off the bench, Alec Burks and Shake Milton and these guys, and we're only down by 6 to the best team in the East. So, yeah, I would say if healthy, we can make the finals. If we're healthy and Brett Brown stops playing Horford with Embiid on the floor. Oh, yeah, wait until – yes, okay.
Dame Drops told us how good Popeye's buttermilk biscuit shrimp is without us even asking.
So crunchy, buttery, just like those biscuits.
Tobias Harris stat stuff.
Eat shrimp, a side, and a biscuit for just $6.
The only way to beat the Bucks offensively is shooting threes at a good rate. Yeah, you're right. You're not wrong. We've missed about what? Let's check the stats. I feel like we missed 500,000 wide open threes. So let's go ahead and look at the numbers. The Sixers are 4 for 19 from 3. We're shooting 21%. The Bucks are shooting a very solid 36.8%. We will not win any games on the road shooting 21% from 3. And it's not because of good perimeter defense either. These are wide open shots. Tobias Harris, Alec Burks, whoever else, they're just bricking everything, man. Buddy Hield for Al Horford in a first. Yeah, why would the Kings do that, bro?
Why didn't you tell me?
Why isn't Embiid grabbing his back? I don't know. Embiid's always hurt.
Snorkeling trip.
Superhero, I think we're a second round exit.
Low fares to Mexico, Central America.
I don't know, man. When we're healthy and the coach is using the players the way they should be used, I feel like we can beat everybody, and we can even go toe-to-toe with the Bucks. Like I said, man, without Ben Simmons right now, and we're down by 6. Yes, yeah, no one's going to take Al Horford in a trade. You're not wrong about that.
In the first one, that needs one, you got that, give them up for second round draft pick or something.
We need a big third quarter. We need a big-time third quarter to get back in this game. We're only down by 6. Max Wesley says Dion Waiters. I think that's what he was trying to say. No. No. Name me one team that Dion Waiters has made better. Dion Waiters thinks he's an all-star every single season. Jacks up shots. Takes shots away from star players. I have absolutely no interest in Dion Waiters.
Richard, what did you see in the first half of the second game?
I did like Embiid and Zach, and the one issue with Philly is that if they're going to shoot the ball the way they did,
Jamal Crawford, I don't know.
difficult for Joel Embiid to
Need 3-point shooting there.
Jamal Crawford, I don't know. People say Jamal Crawford. They say J.R. Smith.
The problem is right now, the 76ers are a little bit one-dimensional, Rachel. They get the ball down so low to the block to Joel, and without having Ben Simmons in the game, he doesn't create easy buckets in transition, which is why he's so good.
Right, and especially against this Bucks squad, because
Yo, can we get Jay Williams on the call the whole game? He's so much better than everyone else. I want Jay Williams to call the game. I'm tired of Hubie Brown.
free throws to Milwaukee's 2. So if you're going to keep being aggressive like that, you're going to keep yourself in a position to win the game.
well, Giannis is coming and he's coming fast. Take a look at this.
All right, guys, halftime hangout.
No one does this like him. Look how much ground he covers. He's got 14 points already. We'll be right back after this.
76ers got no chance.
Thanks for the vote, Cop.
Did you just say that?
Yeah.
Yo, why does the national media hate us so much, bro?
Yeah, Richard Jefferson just said that flat out.
Richard Jefferson just said the 76ers have no chance.
No chance, flat out.
Like, that's not even good for business as far as, like, broadcasting a game. You're telling people to stop watching.
It's time to change your life. For breakfast, with freshly prepared, buttery, crispy McChicken biscuits.
Why would he say? Yeah, exactly. What is he talking about? Exactly. We're only down by 6 without Ben Simmons. More loose. You can do it, my friend. You can do it. It's almost 5 a.m. Where are you at? You're in Sweden, right? Shout out to Sweden, man. They got sexy women over there, don't they? I just feel like Sweden. I just feel like Swedish chicks are hot. You know what I mean? You can't be Swedish chick and not be hot, right? Yeah, the national media is. Oh God, dude, it's so bad. It's so bad.
To react to his highlights, Mountain Dew presents the
Oh, you're in Israel. My bad. Shout out to Israel too.
Oh, he's in the motherland. Shout out to the motherland.
Like, the national media already makes me mad enough when they suck these players off the way that they do, but then to make like sly little jokes, you know, the Sixers are having a rough time defending Giannis. It's been a pain in the back so far. Why would you say that when we have a player who left with a back injury?
Home. It's so much more than a house.
Mom, is he gonna be okay?
It's where you save.
I hate this national media, man. I can't stand them, bro. Oscar Lou, you're absolutely right. The Sixers are not a bad team. It's just Brett Brown. Ronnie Corrals, thanks for coming through, and thank you for the confident comment. We are not shooting well at all. It's only a 6-point game. Exactly. We're shooting 21% from 3, and it's only a 6-point game.
It's crispy.
We shoot a little bit better in the second half. And that's the thing about this, man. If we're sticking with the Bucks without Ben Simmons in their home,
It's not your average chocolate bar. It's new Kinder Bueno. Hashtag vacay.
yeah, ESPN hates us, man. They really do.
Wine with lunch.
It's 11
ESPN hates us.
Thanks, Captain Obvious.
Don't hate like their trip.
Tyler Ballweber, national media are the people that said Dak was a god, and now they don't want to pay him. They flip-flop every day. They flip-flop every day, man. Max Kellerman and Stephen A. Smith were talking about how the Sixers, how Embiid and Simmons don't fit together for like 2 weeks. And then all of a sudden they beat the Clippers when they moved Al Horford to the bench, and these dudes were like, oh, the Sixers and Embiid and Simmons can work together. It's all about playing the right players around them. Yeah, I've been saying that. We all knew that. The national media is to the point where they're saying what everybody else says, basically. Stephen A. Smith probably just reads Twitter and then goes on TV and says everything he saw on Twitter. Oscar Lou, Sixers front office about to sign DJ Eastwood for a 3-year contract. Hey, man, well, it depends what kind of money they're talking about and what I have to do. Sounds like a lot of work, a lot of responsibility. I'm not one for responsibility. I don't like it.
Okay, Luke. Okay. No worries about the Clippers, right? No worries at all about
Shout out Superhero. Yeah. I don't think we played really bad perimeter defense, though. They just made a lot of ridiculous shots. When Robin Lopez, not even Brooke Lopez, like the ugly brother with the worst jump shot is making threes.
This halftime report is presented by McDonald's. This presentation of NBA Saturday
Breaking news, Howell Neto starting the second half.
will continue after
No, I actually think Brett Brown finally learned his lesson, man. I don't think he's going to play Howell Neto in this whole game. That's what blew my mind in that game. You have so many guards now. Josh Richardson, Alec Burks. Who am I missing? Shake Milton. There's no reason to play Howell Neto ever.
There's no replacing the real.
And he started it.
Just like there's no replacing State Farm.
Oh, they took my spot.
Yeah, Shake played a little bit, man.
The real deal.
Shake played a little bit.
The fact that he got the Boston spot.
Joshua Fred, yeah, we only had 4 turnovers. That is actually impressive. Usually our issue for the past, like, I don't know, it feels like 20 years. It's been our turnovers. But without Ben Simmons running these fast breaks, man, it's just hard to generate any offense in the half court. Pistons equals Simmons best. I have no idea what that means. It's messed up how the commentator said Sixers don't have a chance. That ain't right. Yeah. I don't know why somebody who's getting paid by the NBA and paid by ABC and paid by whoever else would say things like this, man. These guys are goofballs, bro. But it's to the point where we're in an era right now where the TV's dying off. Ratings are dropping every year. More and more people are watching local dudes on YouTube talk about sports. Like, seriously. Seriously. And they're just trying to keep up with the trends. So, like, the internet took over. Now all they're trying to do is get clicks. They got dudes like Kendrick Perkins saying just a bunch of nonsense on TV because he gets on Twitter and says stuff and people click on it. It's a business, man. They're in it for the clicks at this point. It'll take a while, but I would say like probably 40, 50 years from now, their TV won't even be a thing, dude. It'll all be streaming. It'll all be YouTube. It'll all be individual, like, streaming channels and stuff. They're trying to hang on by a thread with the new generation by generating clicks. So, yeah, people saying ridiculous things. It's clicks. Philly always been underdogs. Media don't give us love.
The insurance company is betting that you don't. If you were hurt at work and you
Yeah, we've always been underdogs, man. We've always been hated by the media.
we'll talk with you for free and help
Joe
you
Buck, Troy Aikman,
because your fight is
all these dudes, man.
Cleveland fights for you. Call the Sevens today.
This is the Chevy.
That's why it sucks when we have to watch a national televised game because we're so used to local announcers that know what they're talking about. Like, we got to go from Mark Zumoff to listening to Hubie Brown.
It makes your trailer appear invisible.
Come on, man. I want to hear Mark Zumoff. I want to hear some locking all windows and doors, man.
Mark Zumoff was just like one of the best commentators, period, man.
Definitely ever.
Just the way he is, you could stick him in any game and he would make it great.
And he's unbiased, too. For the most, for a local announcer, he's pretty unbiased. Ala Abdenabi is not unbiased at all. He's totally biased.
And count it. It's the bucket, the roll, catchphrase involved.
Oh, you're talking. Oh, superhero. You're talking about Chris Collinsworth. He's horrible. He's one of the worst ever.
Now here's a guy that likes to talk about Sixers basketball.
I can't stand Chris Collinsworth, dude. And I know exactly what you're talking about. That offensive interference that was on Dallas Goedert in the Cowboys game when he caught like a slant and ran 70 yards for a touchdown. They called it offensive pass interference on like the goal line. It was the most ridiculous call ever. I think that's what you're talking about anyway.
And then plays the glass extremely well. We all know that he does that. Then he's been able to set up other people. You're going to see the man cut off.
Bust. I don't like Joe's body language. Hey, we had 100 people in the chat. What's up? We hit triple digits. My opinion on when people say they don't like Joel Embiid's body language, man, I just think it's how he carries himself. It's just how he is. He's a giant dude. He's 7'2", 265. He kind of just like lugs around. He looks slow, but he's not really that slow. But he just kind of like he's just a big, sluggish dude. I mean, I don't know. I think we're judging his body language a little too hard. Don D, no negative energy up in here. I'm not putting your comment on the screen. All right, here we go.
There we go. Nice.
been defending him. He's having a
There
tough
we
night
go.
on the offensive end this far. He says Robin and Brooke have been so active. They've been doing everything they can.
Brooke Lopez is playing good defense on Embiid's jump shots, at least. There we go.
Couldn't convert on the 3-point.
Shake, dude, Shake got the start in the second half.
Nice.
Shake and Korkmaz.
You have Tobias bring the ball up.
Giannis going to the basket in the paint. Give him some credit at the other end defensively.
No, they called us for a moving screen. We're off to a good start with the referees.
His third personal foul. They can ill afford to lose him while Ray's shorthanded.
Well, it's been a very physical game, but it's been physical at close.
Philly 024, I agree. Kevin Harlan's the best NBA announcer, man. He's great.
Al Horford in to start this third quarter. Giannis on
He got a defensive foul for that?
against Embiid. His fourth. He gets back-to-back fouls.
Now, see, they set that up. They set that up. They get the switch. They got.
Look at that hook! Look at that hook! Bro, that's an offensive foul! Come on!
He's got three. Let's get another one on right now. But they got the switch that they wanted.
Tentacle toward the free throw line. He has a new foul shooting routine where he's just bouncing the ball 5 times as opposed to a random number that used to range anywhere between 4 and 8. And that is the one bane of his game right now on the foul line. A bad three-pointer, a tough miss by Embiid. Giannis at the other end.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Timeout already.
You gotta stay in this game right now. But you see it taking
Even
away
two
at the other
2,000 ways to get
And then
out of
you're
here. It's made
down
over
4 for
30.
20 in the 3-ball, and then they blow it down, and the guy who leads the league's best ranked points scores.
Can't do anything with Giannis, dude. You can't. He can hook you. He can push you. He can take 3 whole steps down the floor. It's unbelievable, man.
Hey. You fell asleep with your son again.
I'll see this sign again. No, I didn't.
Okay. Switch to progressive and you can save hundreds.
That's unbelievable how much of an offensive foul that is, and he gets Embiid's 4th foul. Oh my God! Right after they called a moving screen too, which they didn't show the replay on. So Embiid went from 2 fouls to 4 fouls in about 1 minute.
Get to Nissan now for big President's Day savings on our entire lineup, like the award-winning Nissan Rogue and Nissan
Yeah,
Altima.
yeah. Giannis is like James Harden, another big man.
Nissan, official partner of the
I will give Giannis. He doesn't like cry to the refs all day. He doesn't really flop and shit that much. They just give him advantages. He doesn't really even ask for it. They just give it to him. The moving screen was a ghost call. And then Giannis hooks the hell out of Embiid and gets a defensive foul call. Oh, God. It really is lopsided, man. It sucks because I don't like to blame things on the referees, but when you watch it, God, Usopp, One Piece, best anime on earth. I don't even know. I don't watch anime, bro. When you watch a game like this, you see how one-sided the calls are.
But you won't really get it until you get it.
Love that chicken from Popeyes.
There's ha 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 with your friends. And then there's with your friends. Here's to the original social media. Here's to the original light beer. It's Miller time.
This copyright broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
Sixers shot 14 free throws, Bucks only 3. That's just like any stat. That doesn't explain exactly what we're talking about. We're not talking about free throws, bro.
And we want to say happy birthday to Julius Irving, who turns 70 today. Julie Brown and to witness some of his aerial acrobatics and his class off the court was really.
Fouls can be called before reaching the team foul limit, and fouls can also be non-fouls that wouldn't be free throws either. I mean, like moving screens and shit like that. Let's go. The only guards we have are Richardson and Shake.
12th pick of these Milwaukee Bucks in 1972.
This is bad offense. God. I just don't understand what these plays are, man. You want to see where the ref calls this? He blows the whistle right there. Look at that! After he realizes he misses the shot, he calls the foul. I am so sick of this shit, man.
This guy on the foul line to be a finisher for you at any time.
Giannis knocks down the first free throw. And beat on the bench with 4 fouls now. Look at this free throw routine by Giannis. Bounces it 5 times there.
If Giannis misses, they call a foul. It's dead serious. This guy waited to see if the shot went in or not and called a foul.
It is up to 13. Just underway here in the third quarter. Richardson way short. They're now 4 for 21 in the 3-ball. Lopez from deep. Glenn Robinson the third at point for the 76.
No, we got to make some. We're 4 for 21. We're done. We can't shoot threes on the road. That's the story of the season, dude. We can't. We have NBA players that cannot make wide open threes.
Nice deal. Nice. Push it.
Shake Milton draws the foul. That's going to go against Wesley Matthews.
And once again, Matthews takes a charge. You know, he didn't get a call. He didn't get the call. But some nights in close games, he's going to get the call.
That's going to put Jake Milton on the free throw line for the 76ers. And he actually made a couple of starts this year due to injuries.
Chevelle Drago was good. Man said hi like 15 times. He wanted to get your comment highlighted, I guess. I cannot believe the Giannis foul calls, man. I really can't. But guess what, guys? It's only an 11-point game.
Big stat in the game. They're 14 for 16 on the foul line. Philadelphia. Right here, Milwaukee.
What the hell was that, bro? I'm surprised they didn't call a foul right there.
Horford wide open, man.
Milton wasn't ready for it. They turn it over.
The one thing they never do is jump up in the air to miss the ball. Okay? Because if
What is Tobias Harris doing?
you only leave your feet to shoot the shot.
Giannis on the post up against Horford. No double team coming.
Good D. Missed that. Long.
On the baseline. That's a nice looking mid-range jump shot. You can extra shot.
I think Giannis is like 6 for 6 on jump shots. When he's making every jump shot he takes, we're screwed too. There you go, Shake. Somebody made a wide open 3, and it's the guy that just came from the G League 3 weeks ago. That's a foul.
The motivation. This watch, he just blows by. So watch that big stride. And when he got down, he went off the
He can't move. Horford cannot move. When Giannis is coming at Horford full speed, it's an automatic point. That's why I don't get why he bodies him and fouls him. Why, you're giving him a free throw, dude. He already blew past you. Just let him score.
He's got to take some time off. But he is a tireless worker.
Come on, Shake. Bring us back. Let's go!
Nice.
Shut up, Hubie Brown. We already know who Shake Milton is. You don't have to educate us. That's nothing. Oh, my God! These are bad calls! Every possession!
13 foul against the 76ers.
And they didn't give him a shooting foul. So what exactly was he doing then? Oh, my God, dude. Oh, he wanted that call, ref. You should have gave it to him.
He was behind the backboard in that corner at an angle against the rim.
Come on, Al, make you fucking asshole. This guy is missing by 6 fucking feet. Stop shooting.
Just 1 of 6 from the field. Bledsoe.
Safe to say this video is not being monetized by YouTube.
Ben Simmons out with a back injury. A nice drive. He came up empty by the bench drive to the basket.
Shut up. Good D.
He knocks down the three. Art Brown calls timeout. In this quarter, the transition is hurting Philadelphia. They're not getting back, and they're getting caught. This is just how about that move? Look at that move. He was fronted, the pass was right on it, and it's great. This is a terrific move to wide open three.
NBA Saturday Prime Time, presented by Under Armour on ABC, is brought to you by Pizza Hut. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Only Hut 16 mozzarella bites on a large pizza. See, kids, dreams do come true.
I have to tell my sister to join the YouTube so she doesn't be texting, bro.
Hurry and try it before it's gone. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Hey, when we don't have Ben Simmons, you know who we need to score points? Tobias Harris. He's 2 for 10 and 0 for 2 from 3 right now.
When you want all that.
Tobias Harris and Al Horford having $200 million in contracts is insane. These guys are mediocre at best.
I got new Mountain Dew Zero Sugar with the same refreshing taste as the original.
Horford and Tobias are trash.
I am thirsty.
Yes, it's the first word of any new discovery. When allergies attack, the excitement fades.
Yeah, imagine paying Horford and Harris $300 million combined. Seriously.
Yes, do it all in yes. Allegra, live your life, not your
Yeah, Jay Rich is also hiding, man. I don't get it. Everybody's.
Where's the truck? What? Parked it right there.
Chevelle Drago. A, I'm never chilling. And B, stop spamming the chat. I'm going to kick you out.
With Geico, the savings keep on going. Just like this sequel. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
I got the taste night! At Ring, we've reinvented the doorbell, and now we're reinventing home security with Ring Alarm. It's the simplest, fully customizing, easy installing, home protecting, monitor everything, camera watching, flood sensing, frozen pipe alerting, smoke detecting, door locking, Alexa integrating, panic diverting, crime deterring, professional monitoring, first responding, JD Power award-winning alarm.
Say hi to my dog, everyone. This is how she feels about the Sixers game.
Tomorrow, the debut of D. Wade, Life Unexpected. ESPN Films documentary process. D. Wade's experiences.
The dog is upset about the refs.
A deeply personal and unprecedented
Oh, where's
behind-the-scenes
my
look
mouth at?
at his life from his childhood in Chicago to Marquette to Miami and everything in between. D. Wade,
Hello.
Life Unexpected tomorrow night at
What do you think about the referees in this game?
ESPN, his banner, his number hanging
Not having
in the rafters here. And the same happening tonight down in the American Airlines Arena, where they are retiring his jersey number, the 3-time NBA champ.
Sixers might trade Al Horford for Buddy Hield.
Yeah.
Okay. Why in the world would the Kings do that? You guys always post fake trades, man. The other team has to want to do the trade too. Nobody trading Buddy Hield for Al Horford.
Two-man game with Horford and Burks. 9 on the shot clock.
Come on, Burks.
With the 3.
It was! I don't care if it banks in, triple bounces in, hops in. Giannis is so pissed they called a foul right there. I mean, I would be pissed too.
See right there, did he step on his foot or what have you?
We're starting to flop. We're starting to.
Hey, we got a good call. At least the refs are sucking on both sides for the most part, giving us some calls too. Not as many as Giannis is getting, but. What do you guys think, man? Was that a foul? I know, exactly. Giannis complaining. Giannis complaining.
Trying to protect the shooter. Trying to protect the shooter's space, giving them space to land.
Also off the foul. We got to get a break somewhere.
And he missed the free throw, of course. Oh, offense! Bro, you cannot jump into the defender like that. Look at this. Has to be a natural shooting motion. Look at this.
Jump into to make sure that you get the
Middleton having a great year.
Bro, they outlawed that years ago. You cannot jump forward into the defender. And Hubie Brown says, and then he jumps forward to make sure he gets the foul call.
Chemistry between him and Giannis. Well, people on the team tell me that they hold
Has to be a natural shooting motion.
in such a way that they can.
The referees don't even know the rules anymore, man.
And that really brings the entire locker room together. You have your two stars that can go at
The referees don't know. Yeah, shooters do that all the time, and it's not a defensive foul. You cannot jump into the defender. It has to be a natural shooting motion.
shooting 51 from the floor, 45 to threes, where he takes 5 a game, and 90 on the line. Now, can he continue? If he could,
Oh, God, Mike Scott's in the game.
ever do 54 to 90.
We need something to happen here. Cork Maz or something. Come on, Mike. Make a shot, Mike. They called that.
That's the second time that Middleton has done this during the game. Thrown the ball beyond half court, high long, in traffic. Yeah. And this guy can get up to get it. You're relying on that. You're relying on this incredible athlete.
We see the Lakers do that a lot with LeBron throwing that long pass to Anthony Davis. When he got a 7-footer with that kind of reach, you can jump it at the other end. It's not cheating, right?
Well, I'm happy that the world is seeing Anthony Davis in, a new light. Because for years, he was first team All-NBA as a center when we know that he was really a power forward.
I don't know where Matisse Thybulle is. I think Brett's just like doing his best to try to put scoring guards on the floor, and nobody can score. And Matisse isn't really going to do much offensively either. So, hey, we got Embiid back in the game. 7 minutes into the first half, in the second half.
26 and 2 back in the ball game during the break. Ball kicked out of bounds. Shot clock at 14.
6.5 minutes right now. Philly's struggling to get a good hit with the basket. They dropped Embiid. I'm glad to see they tried to post the up.
Martin, I got you, bro. I heard my phone go off. I'll check it then. Is he not out of bounds right there? We're getting George Hill putbacks. George Hill's getting putbacks. What is Tobias Harris doing if George Hill's getting a putback over top of you?
Hustles down the offensive rebound. Scott thought about it.
Just shoot it.
Down to 7.
Shoot it!
Open 3.
That's his third three that he's made. And he tells you, a young man from Turkey in his second year in his state. There's an excellent.
Hey, Hubie Brown, just let you know for the second time that Korkmaz is from Turkey and is in second year. Come on, miss that, bitch.
10 points a game. Giannis misfiring on 3. Middleton.
Are you asshole serious?
A great summer playing for USA basketball.
Dude, they can't even get an offensive rebound when they miss.
Part of his transformation into getting into great shape, he was telling me he's just eating a lot of greens these days. Sounds a lot simpler than it really is.
No foul call for you, Corky. Sorry. If that would have been Giannis, that would have been a technical foul, bro. That would have been egregious.
Robin Lopez. Take another 6. And the lead is up to 19.
Robin Lopez is like a 25 to 27% shooter at third, but he shot that like he's one of the best in the league.
Can't get a roll, man. Can't get a fucking roll.
In.
As it swells to 22, this is their strong suit. They are an outstanding three-point shooter. They usually make 13, almost 14 a game. They're fourth in the league in makes. They're fourth in the league in attempts. They are going to shoot it, and they're going to continue it for 48 minutes.
Guys, let's call it what it is, man. When the ref's not giving Giannis every call, Robin Lopez is making threes. He shoots 27% for his career. And he's out here bombing threes.
So what do you provide? Cookie cutter portfolios?
Nope. We tailor portfolios to our clients' needs.
But you do sell investments at pretty high commissions, right?
We don't have those. So what's in it for you?
Our fees are structured so we do better when our clients do better. At Fisher Investments, we're clearly different.
Den Dog, Ben Simmons played the first couple minutes, and then he went to the locker room with back tightness again. So 101 people in here. Not sure why. I'm just pissed off, screaming and shit. This game's terrible. We have 14 points in the third quarter. We're 0 for 8 from 2. We have 10 threes in the third quarter, which is not a good stat. And did you hear me say Matisse Thybulle won't give you anything offensively without Ben Simmons? Are they going to miss? They're actually going to cover this 28-point spread. What is this offense, man?
With the elbow jumper.
I'm happy for him because he plays hard.
Shut up. And he's from Turkey, if Hubie didn't tell you yet.
Chris Middleton. Just inside the three-point
Chris
line. Chris Middleton started to heat up a little bit here in the third quarter as well. He's up to 20 on the night, right at his average.
Some guys can make that same move going left, but they can't score. Not him. He's up on the line. Second round pick.
Nice.
Max Steele performing up to that number in his contract this year.
Wide open everything. And the Bucks can't miss. In. Count it. Hey, somebody tell me in the chat, how many times have we gone to Embiid in the post in the third quarter so far? I'm thinking 0. We're not running any post plays at all.
Hometown 76ers. Here's Middleton. It's by Thybulle. Great kick to Lopez. And Robin couldn't handle it.
Well, it was a difficult pass.
He was looking for him all the way
From beyond the 3-point line to 7. Unfortunately, he kind of lost his balance on that pass.
I don't think they get a breather. Big quarter for him. 12 points in the third. He was honest together. Have blown this game wide open.
Just wait till the playoffs. Why? So we can play the team we're playing right now? I hate that playoff shit, man. What does that mean? We can't make any shots on the road. We're not suddenly going to make shots in the playoffs. Oh, yeah, we shot 20% from 3 the whole season, but suddenly the playoffs started, and we started shooting 40. Got a fucking rebound. God. Go hard. Play defense! That's not defense!
DiVincenzo is a very dynamic athlete. Yes, he is. The combine, he registered a 42-inch vertical leap. And we saw some of that on the national championship stage. As a collegiate a couple of years ago at Villanova.
Nice.
Feet inside.
That's what we need, but
Why can't he score?
nice.
Foul before?
I think he'll be a lot of credit. He's still fighting hard. He's trying hard to get the scores. Unfortunately,
Man,
his
he
team has
lost the ball when he went for the dunk.
Once he makes his move, leaves his feet. They're all over. Whether they're getting
Oh, was that a bad call? God, you want me to show you some on the other end?
you got to give them a lot of credit. He's working hard. Unfortunately, nothing's happened.
Well, he may be the oldest rookie in the LAPD, but he's got the life experience, determination, and sense of humor to face down dangerous criminals, romantic relationships, and a host of new challenges.
Yeah, there has been exactly 0 plays run for Embiid in this third quarter. 0. Because Brett thinks when we go down by 15 points or so, we have to chuck threes to get back in the game. That's what he actually thinks. And we're bricking all of them.
Gotten in great shape just by eating greens and salads. You have a hard time.
Mega, we won on Christmas because we shot 60% from 3. We made 21 3-pointers in the game. So that's the difference here. You either make them, this team makes threes and wins, misses threes and loses. We can't make shots on the road, so we lose on the road. Everybody donate $8 so we can pay off Al Horford's contract. I like that. But Al Horford's already rich. You could donate $8 to me right now by pushing the super chat button. Just letting you know.
The Milwaukee Bucks on pace to win 71 games.
And just think about what they've done in this quarter. 37-22, plus 15. Plus at the other end of the floor, Philadelphia is 8 for 31 now, 25% in the three. They just cannot get into the paint. They're high percentage shots. That's what they do. The ball rolls around the basket and ball. It's just one night. Then we have roll zone.
It is just one of those nights. I think. Double dribble. Wow, they made a call on Giannis, guys. That's the momentum change right there. That's what we needed. The refs actually put their whistle up and blew air into it and made a call against Giannis. Now we're going to go on a run right here. We're going to go on a 10-0 run right here. Not sure why Korkmaz is playing point guard, but you know that's on Ben. That's on Brett Brown.
Just waiting for me to do something for him. That's what you need to do, man. You got to create shit, man.
DiVincenzo with the rebound. 1 second to go. Let it fly.
Furkan Korkmaz is a catch-and-shoot player. Furkan Korkmaz is a catch-and-shoot player. With 10 seconds left in the third quarter, Brett Brown has Furkan Korkmaz ISO'd at the top of the key, waiting for a ball screen. This dude is not a ball handler. You got Alec Burks and Josh Richardson standing there watching. Are you telling me Brett Brown is actually running Furkan Korkmaz at point guard right now?
It's actually just $4. Get a double cheeseburger or any of these sandwiches in the 5 for $4. Your way better.
Brett's like, you know what, guys? I'm going down in flames, but I'm going down with the white guy handling the ball. That's what I'm doing. If it ain't Howell Neto, it's going to damn sure be Furkan Korkmaz. No, Brett Brown does not understand his players at all.
Get to Nissan now.
Verizon won more awards than any other network again this year. All these awards are more proof that we built a network that really works for you. Experience America's most awarded network on a phone you love. The amazing
This guy actually has Furkan Korkmaz running ball screens, guys. He's like a discount JJ Redick, and I don't want JJ Redick handling the ball. There's 115 people here. I don't know why. Mike was like, "Oh, the Sixers are losing. Let's go see what Eastwood's."
Yeah. They're yelling at you.
Yeah, you know what? When the Sixers are winning, there's like 80 people in here. When they start sucking, now there's 120 people in here. I know what you guys are doing.
Made from a secret blend of 11 herbs and spices. And now you get 2 pieces of my world-famous chicken as a $5 fill-up. A secret you can eat for just $5. KFC and finger licking good. I'm a garbage man. Last week, Doug captured America's heart.
That wasn't garbage. It was great.
Sunday, who will you fall in love with next?
You 10 months sober? I believe in you.
American Idol, new Sunday on ABC. At BMW, we didn't make just one SUV. We made the ultimate range.
What's going on, guys? Yeah, I can't wait to see his rant.
The BMW X-Range is prepared for any road you travel. No matter who you are,
True.
no matter where you're going, no matter what's next, there's an X to take you there. Hurry in to lease a 2020 X3 X-Drive 30i for $469 per month.
Employers, don't miss your chance to meet qualified job seekers at the ABC 27 Job Fair, March 31st from 10 to 4 at the Radisson Harrisburg Hotel, Camp Hill. Space is limited. To find out more, call or visit online.
It's the Hyundai President's Day sales event. Hurry in for monumental savings plus a mountain of Hyundai's best benefits. Hurry, event ends soon.
ABC 27 News, your most accurate local forecast. Streaming local news online at 8:30 a.m.
Morty K, I know Korkmaz is your boy, and I'm not even, if you understand basketball, I'm not talking shit on Furkan Korkmaz. I'm talking shit on Brett Brown for using a player like Furkan Korkmaz to run ball screens at the top of the key.
Middleton and Giannis at 46.
Yo, we can't make anything. The ball just will not go in the hoop, dude. That's in. What is this offense, man?
Jake Milton with a corner 3, good. Nice. And he's done a very nice job since he's.
Why do we have Horford and Embiid both in the game right now? They're not killing us in the post. They're killing us on the three-point line, and we got 2 centers in the game again. Come on, Al. D up. Put a hand up! He doesn't even put his hand up! Get him out of the game, dude! He's not trying!
That's his third fade away. He's now in this game 11 for 15 from the floor. Another rebound for Temple.
Lopez thought about it. Giannis doesn't hesitate on the three. He's got that little shimmy shake. He's feeling it. Lewis up to 24.
Look, he's got 15 boards and 8 assists, and then on top of it, he has 29.
Horford tracks up another.
DiVincenzo foul on the drive, and they're chasing MVP for Giannis.
What the young man is doing this year is just
Kind of
outstanding.
weak deep.
Not just because he just made a three, but he'll attempt 4 a game. His all-around game is just so great. When you talk about the points, the rebound, the assists, and then you talk about his defense, because he's going to be up for defensive, first team defensive honor.
Well, at least we're back to the Brett Brown's going to get fired stage of things, because this is terrible. Running Korkmaz off of ball screens. All the ball handling guards you have on this team, you're running Korkmaz in the fourth quarter off of ball screens. Nope, I'll stand around. No, Embiid made a shot. Al Horford's not trying. That's just the law of averages. You let him shoot, he's going to miss most of the time. I still can't figure out why Korkmaz is handling the ball. Come on, Joe. Shoot it! Why is this Korkmaz game right now? Why is the whole fourth quarter Korkmaz handling the ball? Where is Alec Burks? Where is Josh Richardson? Where is... I understand that, but I don't think in the long run that's what you need to do. Al Horford, no hand up again. Get him out of the game. Why is he still in the game? He's not playing any defense. That's it. That's it. Brett Brown's done. I'm surprised they didn't call a foul right there. I'm shocked.
DiVincenzo swings it around Connaughton.
Offense! I don't even care if we lose. They finally made that call. Shut up.
He was behind the board, and he definitely hit Henry right in the chest. That's almost 600 pounds of human beings.
We have 80 points in an NBA game right now.
But then you can understand why they have the differential of plus 12, which should lead to.
Brett's really just going to run 2 centers and lose this game. That's what he's going to do. He has Al Horford posting up right now. Bro, this guy is really going to run 2 centers for the rest of this game and lose. Not even try to come back. He's really just going to leave 2 centers on the floor in a game where you're getting beat on the 3-point line.
There's a stat that's amazing. Against the plus and minus 500 teams, they are 33-1. 33-1.
Handling good business. Embiid from the edge. Got it. A tough night for Joel Embiid. Philadelphia nails its 10th three-pointer. Along with 17 points and 11 rebounds. It's a major test for the 76ers. Middleton gets the tip to the...
Guess who got beat on that offensive rebound? Tobias Harris.
We have a house built on sand right now. Not a solid foundation. We've got to fix our road record, but obviously it's a huge uphill climb from here.
This guy's not even watching the game, bro. He's over there texting somebody. Elton Brand's over there texting somebody. He's not even watching the game.
Lopez put it on the floor.
What is this? What is this, man? Shout out to Asia Roberson. Thank you for the super chat, man.
Charlotte most recently bought out by Hornets and then signed an agent buyout in Middleton with a wide open three, which is usually
It took Brett that long to call timeout.
Oh yeah, for sure. Because
Switch the lineup up.
no, Brett Brown switches the lineup at certain times, not based on what's happening in the game. Yeah. That's the Nets went on a 44-8 run. He's like, okay, 6-minute mark. Now I'm gonna make my substitution. He does not change the. I don't know how we're still watching this coach, bro. I do not understand.
Super handling all-wheel drive by Acura. But it could mean stolen handling all-wheel drive.
God, you saw.
Handling all-wheel drive. Steep handling all-wheel drive.
I need mods in here. Yo, Asia Roberson, thanks for another super chat. You need mods in here. I don't know what that means. I'm the mod. I'm not really reading most of the comments because I'm watching the TV screaming at the game. But the hand clap, bro. Rozzy. I'm not sure what this page is. Rozzy live chat with me. Is this some kind of porn shit? But she's talking about the basketball game?
Oh, that's pretty awesome.
That can't be her. That's a catfish, bro. Hey, shout out to me. I made it. I'm so popular. I got catfish in my chat. Dude, you're saying things that make sense, and I want to like respond to you, but you have like a porn star and a live chat with me as your name, so I don't understand how I'm supposed to talk to you. You got to be logged into the wrong account, bro. Come on, man. This got to be. Bro, I think you're logged into your sister's account, man. You got to log back out and come back in. I don't know what's going on. You're trying to talk Sixers, but you got an Instagram model posted up, bro.
He posted in the comments.
We need Timothy Lawawu Cabarro. I didn't even know that dude was still in the NBA. Are you serious? All right, I'm not posting any more of your comments. Let me give people some attention that deserve it. People that have been rocking with me for a while. Rozzy, I'm live chat with me. All right, you're spamming too much. Now I gotta block you. Sorry.
Sunday after American Idol on ABC.
How do I block people?
ESPN Plus, there's looking Wilder warming up, getting stretched out inside his locker room.
There's two trolls that took over the chat box, and I don't know how to block them. Sorry.
Moments of introspection before the fight tonight. And you know that those UK fans are coming across the big pond to support Tyson Fury, too.
Oh, there we go. Block user.
Number 6.
Yeah, my bad, Asia Roberson. I'm sorry. Thank you for another super chat. I'm trying to block the trolls real quick. Oh, all right, I got that one. Where's the next one at? Smokeless YT talking shit. You're blocked. Auto Sound TV. Oh, okay. That just looks like spam. This guy really threw in the towel.
Which is pretty much par for the course this year, QB. We alluded to it at the top of the show.
This is pathetic, man.
He probably won't come back in the game. He's played 29 minutes.
This is pathetic.
They've been able to load manage him the whole season.
They actually might cover that 28-point spread.
They're so large. It's getting worse. Well, just think about it. He only plays 30 minutes. He's going to replace 30 minutes. And then we're back tonight.
This is a lineup where they could.
Because not only the 31 to 17 boards, the 8 assists, 8 for 5 and 3s.
The other negative, we should say, listen, you got 4 turnovers, we should maybe sit it down. Right? I got it. But, I mean, this guy, he right across the board, he's in every single step.
Robinson on the way. Pell sets a screen. Great defense by Williams.
Philadelphia has definitely surrendered here. They have all their second unit guys out on the floor.
Yeah, 30.
So do the Bucks. So what's he talking about?
76ers have a tough road trip coming up, too.
Oh, yeah.
A tough road trip coming up. We're on the road right now. Hey, at least Brett got to play Howell Neto.
Starts this year, the result of injuries at the point guard spot. George Hill. Cardinals are happy to have Hill back to lead that second unit. Robin Lopez, part of that reserve, draws the foul against Mike Scott.
Yeah, Auto Sound TV. My bad, dude. It just sounded like spam. Auto Sound TV sounds like some, I don't know, some kind of link you were about to post or something.
With another tough night here in Milwaukee. 6-26 back on February 6th and 5 tonight. This place is a graveyard.
Well, they played them extremely well. You know that. There's nothing.
Guys, Neto just made a nice defensive play if you're still watching this game. Mike Scott hit a 3. Try to save the spread.
Some of the threes in that third quarter to keep the game close, we might be talking about, different type of a game.
It's going to be interesting for head coach Brett Brown with 76ers. Offensive foul call.
Oh, now the refs want to call some fouls on the Bucks, huh? Now they want to call the fouls. Dude, there was actually a lot of time left in this game when Brett threw in the white flag, too. There was a lot of time left. There was like 6 minutes left when he put the whole bench in the game.
Coming off the bench.
Look, when we talk about Simmons, he's 5th in the league in the steals. He's 8th in field goal percentage at 58%. He's 1st in the league in steals. And then he gives you the fast break where he can just wear your transition defense down. He's having a sensational year. I just like how he's played on the defensive end of the court. He can talk over the game.
25.
Mm-hmm.
And it's Norvell Pell, a guy that can't even.
Some would feel that he's the first team all defensive player this year. Sterling Brown with a long 2 off the bat. 3.5 minutes to go here in the third meeting of the season.
Well, guys, the story of this game is we were down by 6 at halftime, and we needed to make a run in the third quarter, and Brett Brown ran Furkan Korkmaz at point guard the entire third quarter, and I still can't figure out why that would ever happen. I don't understand his offensive philosophy whatsoever. Period. I just don't understand it at all. There's
Another one. I tell you, he's playing a nice step. We've had it twice now where he's played extremely well off the bench.
Randy Sanchez. Ben Simmons not playing his. Oh, Pell with a huge block. Ben not playing is a huge reason we lost, but trust me, man. There's just things that happen in this game that are.
Well, this is just a strong group. The guy's going up there. Now just watch. He's going up.
Bucks coach is definitely superior to Brett Brown because every coach is superior to Brett Brown.
Joel Embiid is
Brett Brown cannot coach in the NBA. I don't know why we're still doing this.
Gifts to react to his highlights. Mountain Dew presents the Joel Deserves Better gift collection.
There is no offensive scheme. Brett Brown does not have an offensive scheme. Yo, Pell over Horford. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Pell is better than Horford, bro. He's actually better than Horford. And he's cost like what? Minimum 2-way contract from the G League? I said that when they signed Horford. Like, what are you talking about, a backup center? What does that mean? $108 million. Bro, we had Rashawn Holmes that we traded for like 2 fake second-round picks. Like, a backup center is not that serious. You don't pay Al Horford.
My focus is on the road, and that's saving me cash.
Oh, well, Embiid's hurt all the time, so we need a serviceable backup center. Okay, you got to make a decision here. If your center is too injured all the time to play, you got to get rid of him. If he's your starting center and you're rolling with it, you got to just play it like he's healthy. You can't pay another guy $100 million because this guy might get hurt. That's asinine, bro.
Proven tough so you can plow through winter. And only at AutoZone, America's #1 battery destination.
We've only got 24 hours to bring back the rest.
Ian Smedley, are you from, you live in Australia?
PG. The sandwich is back. For those who haven't tasted that crispy chicken on toasted brioche, it's like I'm experiencing something.
More or less, shout out to you. You are a real Sixers fan getting up at 3:30 a.m. to watch this game, man. I am sorry that you have to go to work short on sleep with this garbage that you just watched for 2 hours, 3 hours. I don't know what it was.
Setting her sights, refining her skills, and taking the steps to move up. She's putting in the work to get promoted to center court. And thanks to the best unlimited plan in wireless, you get one line of
Al Horford has the worst contract in the NBA. I'm willing to say that's true.
5G network. Metro by T-Mobile. That's all Tamira needs to rule her day.
Hey, listen, though. I am definitely overreacting because we didn't have Ben Simmons in the game. Ben Simmons is a huge part of this offense and defense. So if we don't have Ben Simmons, we're relying on Shake Milton and Alec Burks and Furkan Korkmaz. I don't know why Furkan Korkmaz is the other point guard option. I'll never understand that, but honestly, I should have turned this off when Ben Simmons went to the locker room. But thank you guys for hanging out. Yeah, Morty K. Tobias contract is bad too. Tobias Harris is bad. Tobias Harris is a third option on a good team. Maybe even a fourth option.
In his 7th year in the NBA, remember that Michael Jordan won an NBA championship in his 7th year. Certainly a good cast around Giannis this year.
Let's call it what it is, too, though. It's a combination of we didn't have Ben Simmons. We shot 21% from three, a lot of them wide open. And they didn't miss a shot the whole game. Robin Lopez was out here bombing threes, dude. It's just what happens to the Sixers, man. It just is. Yeah, it's probably making that. Oh, I missed it. Wow.
LeBron James and Anthony Davis, even more lethal as a combo than some people thought they'd be going into the season.
Just cover the 28 points. Get it out! I don't care. That was an epic block. Norvell Pell deserves Al Horford's spot. That was a ridiculous block. That's exactly what I'm saying. That's why when I'm yelling about Al Horford the whole game, the guy's just standing in the paint. You're guarding the MVP of the league and you're not even putting your hand up.
They have 26 games remaining. 15 against playoff teams. 15 games against playoff. This is going to decide.
I said a little while ago I felt bad for Al Horford because he's playing on a team that he doesn't fit on, and Philly fans are booing him and stuff. But after watching this game like intently, I fucking hate the dude. I can't stand him. He's not trying at all. He plays no defense. He doesn't put a hand up. He doesn't move. He's trash. Al Horford's trash. And Elton Brand had a chance at the trade deadline to admit that he fucked up and trade this contract away. And he told teams, we are not trading Al Horford. And they were like, good, bitch, we don't want him anyway. Fuck idiot.
Milwaukee Bucks will improve to 38-8 on the season. Milton knocks down another jumper.
Just cover that 28-point spread. I don't want FanDuel to win. I didn't even bet on it, but I don't want FanDuel to win mine. No. Superhero. I realized it when I found out they informed teams they weren't trading Al Horford. I wanted to cry. I'm like, are you telling me there's teams that actually want to trade for Al Horford, and you said no? Tyler, to be honest, Jake Milton made a couple wide open threes the whole game, man.
He was 5 and 6.
You guys remember when we won? What was that, first quarter or something? When was that? I forget. Still 113 people in here, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Who's taking Horford's contract? I don't know. I thought anybody that wants to. I would have traded him for literally 0 players, dude. You could have said, hey, give us Al Horford, and we'll give you nothing. And I would have been like, okay. Drummer boy, peace out, man. Thanks for hanging out.
And you end up blowing out. You can control it.
This dude said Sixers wouldn't lose by 25, and I lost the bet. No, the spread was 20. Was the bet on FanDuel? The spread was 28. I think the Blazers wanted Horford, and Elton Brand actually told these teams that he was not trading Al Horford.
He's a solid backup center.
That's it. Any message. We just coming out here, start to play good basketball, start to take together, and start to get better. We got 26 more games into the playoffs. We just try to get in that playoff shape and just get better.
Horford didn't get to agree or disagree to come here. It was a trade, dude.
Held him to 5 of 18. How did those comments sit with you coming into this game?
I'm not on social media.
Uncle Al is saving energy for the playoffs.
We did know, speaking of,
in the playoffs, Horford and Embiid will be dominant.
You're going on the road soon. How much dad time are you getting in before the road trip?
I'm trying to get
All right, Ruber Diaz, tell me.
Right now, but when I go to the road trip, I'm gonna try to get as much sleep as I can because.
Tell me why Horford and Embiid will be dominant in the playoffs. What will be different about the game of basketball that Horford and Embiid will dominate in the playoffs?
Thank you. Guys, back to you.
Please tell me. Yo, you're right. Horford didn't get traded, man. I don't know what I'm talking about. That was a free agent signing. I'm sorry. I got next. I feel the same way. If I see one more Sixers fan talk about the playoffs. Seriously. What's going to be different in the playoffs? Somebody tell me. I'm waiting. I'm looking at the chat. Waiting for somebody to tell me what's going to be different in the playoffs. It's still a same size ball, same amount of air in it, same size hoop. The court's the same. What changes in the playoffs that's going to make Horford and Embiid be dominant? Somebody tell me. Nothing. Exactly. Well, Ronald, yeah, Ben Simmons. If we had Ben Simmons in the game, it's a different story. Brett still tried to run Embiid and Horford together, though. That whole third quarter, his lineup was Korkmaz, Embiid, Horford, bro. He had Korkmaz at – we were down by 6 to start the second half. He had Korkmaz at point guard. And he had 2 centers on the floor. I'm done with this guy. He's done. It has to be done. There's no way around this.
She's unwinding. Becomes a sweet ultimatum. I wouldn't be able to say yes to an engagement if you have sex with the other woman.
I have been intimate. I can't hide it.
Giannis shot 71% of this game. He shot 71%. Oh, man.
I know that this breakup has been hard on you, but I know what I saw between you and
In the playoffs, you have to win 4 games, and the Embiid-Horford tandem will exhaust the Greek Freak.
She told me to tell Leah I love her.
Rupert, did you watch this game?
What might happen if you told the truth?
I'm glad you're posting in the comments right now because I want to have this conversation. Did you watch this game? Yes or no? Like from the start, from the tip to the end. Did you watch it? Waiting for your answers.
You are watching the Jump postgame wrap up on Rachel.
Do you know how much defense Al Horford played in this game?
I know you guys are rushing off to be groomsmen at the same time. Tell me first what you think about what Giannis did on this court tonight.
Well, I mean, 31-17 in the post-game interview, said everything, Rachel, right? They said, was this a statement game for your team? He said, no. We have 26 more games left. Focus on getting to the playoffs. A team follows the lead of the internal compass of their best player. This team's mission is bigger than just tonight.
It's certainly bigger than the Sixers with the way the Sixers are.
I'm still stuck on this. Horford and Embiid will exhaust the Greek Freak in the playoffs.
If the postseason were to start today, they would play against Miami. And look, Miami's playing great, and I just think an Eric Spoelstra-led team.
There were several plays in that third quarter where Giannis had Horford one-on-one, and this dude didn't even put his hand up, bro. You're playing the best player in the league. You're playing the MVP, and you're not putting your hand up.
Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons works. That's Jimmy Butler. Yeah.
Well, no, I will say anyone who goes against the
Al Horford is not trying. And then he does a little, he does the clap after every play. Gee golly. Gee golly, Willikers, the guy got me there. Oh, man. Oh, I'll be darned. Shucks. He really got me on that one. Oh, gosh darn it. I just can't defend this guy, that little weasel. Fucking asshole.
Duralac, proven tough so you can plow through winter. And only at AutoZone, America's #1 battery destination.
Harry Truman said that America was built on courage, a determination to get a job done. We took Truman's advice and built a best-selling lineup of big trucks. It's the final days. Get a Ford F-150 for $3,000 below SRP or at least $269 a month.
They say,
Oh, man.
but we believe more is more. That's why we built FanDuel Sportsbook with more.
Yeah, you forgot how to play, man. It is. It's a Sixers thing, man. I don't get it, bro.
Ways to fund your account.
At this point, like, that's the thing about people are like, why does everyone hate Brett Brown? Or people that don't really, I guess, watch the game, don't really understand what's happening. Like, why is every player that comes here is worse once they get here. Literally, Al Horford has the worst numbers of his career right now. Josh Richardson has the worst numbers of his career. Tobias Harris has the worst numbers of his career. Jimmy Butler had the worst numbers of his career. Every single player that enters Brett Brown's system regresses. It's time, bro. It's time. This dude's done, man. He's done. I know you're in that Ben Simmons, but you started the third quarter running ball screens for Furkan Korkmaz with 2 centers on the floor. Come on, bro. Come on.
And built a best-selling lineup of Ford trucks. It's the final days. Get a Ford F-150 for $13,000 below MSRP or lease for $269 a month. ABC 27 News at 11 starts now with your 4K.
You can't watch that fight from anywhere, right?
It's
Where can we watch?
clear skies,
Aruga's
warm and dry outside, so temperatures are falling fast tonight.
Yeah, I know, but I can't put it on my TV.
In Dillsburg or Hanover, pretty quiet here on this Saturday night, and pretty much the entire East Coast is quiet. We look across the board here, satellite radar, nothing to be found in terms of cloud cover or rain.
Rupert Diaz, his response to all of those questions that I asked was just be patient. All right, I'm talking to you, bro. It's an 82-game season, bro. We got 26 games left. What are you talking about? Just be patient.
All the way up to 45, and then closer to the mid-50s by the afternoon.
Tonight on ABC 27 News at 11, Smoke and Flames.
I agree. Shake Milton needs more time. I agree. There's no reason to start the third quarter with Furkan Korkmaz running ball screens. There's no reason to do that. Joel Embiid did not get an ISO in the post not once that entire third quarter, dude. I'm sitting here at halftime. We're only down by 6, and I'm like, all right, we need a big third quarter. There was no post plays for Embiid.
And I'm Janelle Knight.
And he had Korkmaz running point guard.
Damages several homes in York City.
And we were told that people were actually inside when smoke and flames were spotted. Fire officials said that everyone made it out safely. Priscilla Ligori was at the scene.
Eric Carr, what's up? Who had a triple-double? Did Giannis have a triple-double?
No, I think he was a assist or two away from
Single-family homes and another home with 2 units all went up in flames.
Yes, Jason Martinez. Good comment, dude. Norvell Pell made an immediate impact. Al Horford was not playing defense the entire game. Norvell Pell came in here in garbage time and started swatting dudes at the... Dude, come on, man. You need guys like that are going to give every single ounce in their body. Dudes that are hungry. Al Horford's not. He's 33 years old and has $109 million sitting on top of what he already made in the NBA. Doesn't give a shit. Norvell Pell wants a job. You have to stab this dude before he blocks that shot. You need guys that are hungry. Norvell Pell is more valuable than Al Horford.
Their first time was in
And the dude has $109 million.
New York was also destroyed by a blaze.
It's like starting all over again.
Exactly. Hungry dogs run faster, man.
Like everybody say, your life is.
Al Horford should buy the whole city of Philadelphia lunch, dude.
The victims of this fire, so they do have a place to sleep at least for the next couple of nights. In New York City, Priscilla Ligori, ABC 27 News.
A welfare check call in Lancaster County turned into a deadly case of animal.
Did he really say that? Reigning
Police
Philly
say they
fan.
were called to a home on South Custer
Oh,
Avenue
my
in New
God.
Holland to check on Daniel Tucker. When they got
All right, guys, it's been fun. Thank you all for coming through the live stream.
Tucker told them
And there's still 100 people in here, so I hate to stop it right now, but
he's in the Lancaster
I've screamed my
County
face off about as much as I can. I got nothing else left inside of me. I don't care anymore. I don't even want to talk about the Sixers or think about it for the rest of the night.
In Lancaster County. Northwest Regional Police said it happened on Route 283 East near the Ridge Road overpass in Mount Joy Township this morning just before 4. The crash.
38, 17, and 8, Giannis had. Wow.
One of the drivers was killed. The other, we are told, was not hurt. Northwest Regional Police are investigating the cause of the crash.
I can't scream anymore, man.
Well, now
I'm probably going to cut out the fourth quarter until like this point and put it on YouTube just so everyone can, I don't know, rewatch me screaming about Brett Brown and Al
for
Horford.
the event. Among them, a Middletown High School grad.
All right, guys, I am out. Thank you for coming through the live stream. DJ Eastwood, run it back.
For many, it's
I'm gonna go-
to get on the thon
I don't know
stage,
what I'm
but for one substitute teacher at Central Dauphin High School, her dream is a little different. Middletown High School.
Once again, love you all. Never would have imagined I would start a YouTube channel and have 100 people watching me talk basketball on the internet. But thank you for subscribing. Y'all have a great night. I'll see you soon.
Our chant in front of thousands of Thon supporters. We are. But this Four Diamonds Adults is on the stage.